This one didn't count.
Right, here we go, Pip.
Here we go, Pip.
The best part is, purely for banter, I'd gone double chonk gun. So I just had two big chonk guns, and I was going to go and just light the room up, and then he just shotgunned me in the face.
Sorry, Paz.
Holy shit. I don't know what this is. It's a Kodak
Camera.
Color Snap 35.
Capture moments with them. I really want to see it burst into flames. We're never going to get over to that crate, are we? Oh my god. Les! Les, where are you? Les! Where are you?
Oh, I'm being shot at coming for you.
They're up the
Yeah,
hill,
maybe leave me.
straight north.
I'm dedicated.
No
Cutter.
visual.
Unbelievable. Well, the door's
Yo.
open.
Oh no!
Oh my god, you lot.
Llama.
What am I meant to do about this?
Don't come. No, mate, it's a bad idea. Fucking hell! Oh my god, that was really bad. I could maybe squeeze a little poo in there, very little one, but I would never piss in here. I've got guns now, don't I?
Have you still got eyes?
Yes, my eyes are still very much in my head.
Oh, Ad!
Is that what is that? Sniper lingo?
Have you still got eyes on the target?
No.
Like,
No, they're behind the crossword sign. I'm gonna.
This is the
Hey,
worst,
hey,
dude.
get this! I'm gonna strafe round.
I'm already looping around.
I
Let's
don't.
do some scissoring.
Oh. Anybody got any Baby Bell anecdotes? What's everybody's favourite part? Oh my god, Fred Durst is having a poo in our flat. Don't flush, don't flush. We're going to put it on eBay. Don't flush it. Fuck. How much would a Fred Durst poo go for on eBay? Loads. I reckon loads.
Yeah, I think it blows up.
That thing down there.
There's TNT. There's TNT in the walls,
Fuck it.
and then it'll blow up all the.
I survived. I'm dead.
Well,
You didn't. You didn't.
well,
Is that everything gone now?
well.
You knew that was coming, surely. Let's do a stream. Fucking hell. Bit physical comedy there with my glasses. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Tuesday afternoon stream with me. I'm Ad. This stream is brought to you by Holy. Exclamation mark Holy in the chat if you want to get involved in some hydration, some tea, some energy drinks. Holy. Not Halo, Holy. Okay, that's that. How's everyone doing? I hope everybody is good. No. Hello, Sheep. Thanks for being so early and ready in the chat before the stream even started. Sheep is a loyal member of chat. I've seen Sheep being loyal to Taff for years, to Wasps. Very supportive, very friendly, often comments on my YouTube videos, always in the chat early. Very supportive. Thank you very much, Sheep. I appreciate it. It's very, very nice of you.
Oh my gilly goodness.
Lake Town, thank you very much for the resub. How are you doing? Welcome. Thank you, Blake Town. 13 months. Big Taff Man, thanks for the shout out yesterday. Better known as, thanks for the shout out yesterday. Manola Banolo, thank you for the follow 3 days ago. Saurusness, thank you for the follow. And shout out to 205 people. Was that from the last raid? Oh, that was the raid for the person who was playing Sims. That was nice. Hello Slothy, hello Matt, hello Pete, hello High with Sky, hope you're good, hello Weezier, hello Chris, hello VT, hello Mids, hello Big Taff Man. I always want to say Big Taff Man like B Dolan does. Hello Get Whale, hello Woodfolk, hello Tarantula Lansbury, hello Sparkle Muffin, hello Scroobius Pip. The prop comedy era. I want to do it like, you just hand me any prop and it'll be like, whose line is it anyway? And I'll make it into something funny. That was always quite good. I was always amazed at how good they could be at that kind of stuff. And I remember trying that as a kid. Or like a teenager. And it's actually a bit awkward. Unless you're used to doing a lot of improv stuff like that, it can be a bit awkward, can't it? Like, can I pretend this is a trumpet? Can I pretend this is a little horse I'm riding? And now I'm out of ideas. Sparkle Muffin went to see them live for the anniversary shows they did a few years ago. Nice. Nice, that'd be cool. I used to love that show. That was like one of the shows that really got me laughing. I think I've said before, there wasn't much that used to actually make me laugh out loud. But Red Dwarf did. Bottom did. And then Whose Line Is It Anyway did. Everything else would just get a little, or a little smile. Hello, Astaz. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. There's a lot going on at the moment on Twitch, which is cool. There's lots to enjoy. There's lots of exciting things that are like linked to Twitch that people are getting hyped about, me included. One of which, and the big man's already here. Let's reference it. I didn't stream last night because of it. Because I was excited about the stream between 10:30, Marilyn and Scroobius Pip. And they've only gone and done it. For those of you that don't know, they've only fucking done it. Oh, I panicked then that I was logged in. And because when you're logged in, it shows what your pledge has been. And I don't really mind if people see, but I just don't want all my details showing. But I'm not logged in, so it's okay. Oh. Fuck off. Okay. They've hit the 30 grand goal. But it's not even over. There's 9 days left. So I imagine there's a lot of people who maybe aren't even on Twitch but have followed this project through other social media or are fans of the people involved, don't even hear people bleating on about it all the time, and will get a reminder. I think a reminder goes out 3 days before the end, and apparently you can quite often get a little boost in backers 3 days before the end. That's exciting. So there might be more. I hear that there's potentially some other exciting people potentially getting involved. There's going to be stretch goals announced tomorrow on Pip's stream, which I won't be able to watch. I don't think I'll be around. But it's going to be good. And the more money they make, the better the film will be. The more people they'll be able to get involved, the more people they'll be able to pay, the better the better it will be. 40 grand will get the fuck out. Is that what we're saying, Blake Town? I reckon that's achievable. 30 grand was a low target anyway, but they've backed it, and a film's being made, and I'm genuinely so hyped because I've known Pip for a while now, and everybody who's aware of Pip and listens to the podcast and has followed Pip's career knows that Pip wants to be writing and directing films. He's written a lot, and now he's going to get to direct. So it's going to happen. So I'm sure there's some trepidation. I'm sure there's some nerves. But it's going to fucking happen. And it's going to happen on his terms with all these amazing people. So does it get any better than that? I don't think so. And now, like with B's album that a lot of us supported on Kickstarter, we kind of get taken along for the ride as well. We probably won't get as much behind the scenes because obviously they don't want to give away the plot and stuff. But it's just really fun. This is the future. And I'm here for it. So yeah, get involved if you can. There's the link is at the just above there. I know most of you have it already, but really cool. Congratulations. I do mean it. That didn't sound very authentic, but I did mean it. When I went to bed last night, Hannah went to bed before me, and I went up, and then as I went into the bedroom, she was like I think she was like semi just dropping off, and I was like, Han. She's like, huh? And I was like, Pip's hit his Kickstarter goal. She was like, oh. That was it. Don't forget what happened to the man who suddenly got everything he always wanted. He lived happily ever after.
Oh my gilly goodness.
Uncle Albert. Frolly, thank you very much for the resub, Frolicles. I thought of you, as you saw in Discord, but I was at a new tap room. There's a tap room that's opened in a trading estate right near my house. Well, it was like a 10-minute cycle, but like honestly, there's not much going on in the town I live in. There's a tap room that has Shut the Box, loads of other board games. It's really family friendly. It's like a brewery / tap room. So they've got loads of craft beers. I don't know why I struggled to think of that. They've got a big screen where they had the football on, but that was separate. And in the main room, they had loads of tables, and then they had some sofas, but they had this big bookshelf full of games, board games, and they had lots of kids and families there. Some people would hate that, but somebody with a family, it was nice to know that we were sort of welcome. And we cycled there, and then on a Friday and a Saturday every week they have a different food truck that comes, and they've had Vietnamese food, they've had pizza, they've had barbecue, they've had Thai. I think it was supposed to be like American, like Deep South style food on Saturday, but they wanted to do it in a gazebo, and it was too windy and they had to leave, so we didn't get food on Saturday.
Oh my gilly goodness.
But I'm very excited to have it nearby. And I was playing Shut the Box, and that's what Frolly used to do on stream. And I remember once Pip raided in and fucking won Shut the Box straight away. But yeah, that was cool. Emily, thank you for the resub. Thank you very much, Emily, for 11 months. Yeah, it was really cool. It's nice to know that we've got somewhere nearby. And I was telling like the parents of one of Alex's school friends who we get on pretty well with. Oh my God, Tarantula Lansbury! I've just seen the image you've put in Discord. I'll show that in a minute. That's amazing. Yeah, I was telling them, and it's just nice because, like in our town, quite a few of the pubs or the places where you might meet people are a bit shit. And they also have this game called Toad in the Hole, which I think I've spoken about before on here. I think it's like a classic Sussex game. Just let me find out about where's the history of this. Yeah, the original league in the United Kingdom is based in East Sussex. So this is like a little pub game. Look at the champs. And all it is you get a load of coins. You get these coins, and you've got a table it's got a lead top and a drawer, and from a certain distance, like a similar distance for darts, you get 3 coins and you have to chuck them and try and get them through the hole. If you get it through the hole, you get a certain number of points. If it just lands on the table, you get fewer points, and obviously if you miss, you get nothing. It's actually really fun. But they had this at that tap room. 10:30's just gone live. Probably going to be talking about the Kickstarter. It's funded now. Boring. We've supported those people enough. Keep watching my stream, please. Boring. Okay. Today, I was thinking about the forest, and I don't know how many forest streams I've got left in me. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to play it again on Friday. We'll start doing Forest Fridays, but we'll see how Friday goes, whether or not I think there's enough in there to keep going. I think the problem is I've had a couple of streams where I've played that game and I've basically not achieved much at all, or I've gone really far without being able to save and then lost my progress. And I just think maybe I've got all I can from it, but we'll see. We're going to give it one more go on Friday. But for today, I love Shove Halfpenny Playtown. Today, I thought we'd start a new game, and I had a little look through my wish list, and I had some money in my Steam account, having refunded things like 2 Point Campus and a couple of other things, and I decided it was time to play Chef Life, a restaurant simulator featuring the Michelin Guide. Which actually, the fact that it features an official thing makes me think, if this is like an official title, is this actually going to be a shit game? But the reviews are pretty good on Steam. Do you see I put the little fishy crumbs? Lined it up with the fingers, kinda. Didn't bother doing a good job of it, but that was for the OGs. But we're going to play Chef Life Simulator. And look at what Tarantula Lansbury's just put in the Discord. Oh, yes. Will the What's in the Freezer redeem be back for this game? Do you know what? Yeah. No. Sorry, sheep. Changed my mind. Look at this. I'm an idiot sandwich. Gordon with his massively bruised ribs. Thing is, though, Gordon Ramsay, I don't know if people have seen this, but Gordon Ramsay had a bike crash. Sounded like it was quite bad. And did a video and showed off his bruised side. Oh, is it already turned on, Playtown? How old is Gordon Ramsay? Unfortunately, you get to an age in life where you could just lean against a door and you bruise terribly. I remember, not me, but I remember when when my parents have had like little injuries, the bruising can be really bad. Do you want to see a picture? Gordon Ramsay bruising. Is this going to be a good thing to image search? Look at that. That's the kind of thing he says. Look at that. Look how purple that is. He looks like an aubergine. And guys, just a little secret to tell you. No, I can't do an impression of him. Little reveal. I'm actually an aubergine. Nah, that's his bruise. And also, he had a helmet on and he smashed up his helmet. And the good thing was he did like a social media message about the importance of wearing helmets, no matter what. And I'll admit, sometimes I'll cycle up to the shop with Alex and I'll be like, I'm not going to bother wearing my helmet. But then I'm cycling on the road. Of course I should. And I do. And I will. And this made me confirm that thought. But yeah, look at that. Crazy. It is as if someone's painted him. But yeah, he's in pretty good shape. I think he does like marathons and Ironman races and stuff like that, and triathlons. But you can see he's pretty slim, fit. There you go. He's huge on TikTok, isn't he, Ramsey? I'm quite sort of impressed with the way that what he's done with his career. He must be so rich. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be playing this Chef Life Restaurant Simulator in a bit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I don't really know what I have to do. I think obviously I'm opening a restaurant and living that chef life. I think you get to pick recipes and things like that. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how involved it is. There's a load of DLC as well. There's some free DLC, which I haven't got. But if we like it, we can get that at some point. Marry. Also, I need to go in the freezer. Let's look in the freezer first. If anybody's new, there'll be lots of fairly new people. I used to do this all the time. And you'll be asking why. Why did you do this all the time? I used to put fun and different stuff in the freezer, and then I ran out, and it got to the stage where I was just literally showing you food that I've got in here. For example, over the weekend, I batch cooked a load of chili. I also batch cooked a load of curry. So these are like single lunch portions of curry. Also, this is still in there. Have you tricked me? Blaketown, you tricked me. Was it an AMA? Wasn't paying proper attention. Freezer burn. Freezer burn's an issue, isn't it? What's the trick to not getting freezer burn? Do you just have to like double insulate stuff? Mary, please do. So Mary has redeemed the scene whereby they can pick an image to go here. Hello, Booch. Thank you so much for gigantifying that. How's it going, Booch? Fucking Booch, daddy. So far, this scene, which is a swimming pool of, I don't know, what could that be? Has had some geese added to it and a halo poster added to it. A little halo poster in the background there. And right now, Mary has chosen something. So I'm going to open up Photoshop. No Psycho Paul, not necessarily. I mean, probably. I'm going to open up Photoshop and we're going to add something else. Just got to wait for Mary to tell me, to give me the word. You've sent me something, have you? Mary has sent me something on Discord. Yay! Oh my God! Floating in the water. You've already cut it out. What a legend. Copy image. Go over here. Paste image. Oh, look at that. It's pasted in as a layer. And as a... I mean, there's not much more we need to do, really. Floating in pool, please. Yes, Sky. Yeah, so I mean, this is quite an expensive redeem, but basically I was hearing that lots of people have got fuck loads of points. And I only do this one time per stream. But yeah, okay, so first things first. Bear in mind that I'm used to doing this on a Mac. Oh my God. Ah! What can you see? Okay, it all looks normal for you on the stream. For me, Photoshop has just taken up all like my 2 monitors, and I genuinely don't know how to. Okay, there we go. So if I do control zoom, okay, right. So Mary has cut this out nicely, but as you can see, it's not absolutely perfect because this bit down here doesn't look quite right. So let's mask off that. Let's mask off this bottom bit here. In fact, that's a handle, isn't it? So let's just mask off under. Why is this happening? Strawberry Guy, better known as, I've got Strawberry Guy open on my browser to show, if that's okay. For some reason, I'm getting this weird... Photoshop's a knob. Yes, Woodfolk, I am. Look at this. I'm going to need to do some Googling to try and work out why this is happening. But look at that. The masking's gone fine. Let's just leave it as that. Okay, so should we think about this to scale? What kind of scale would this be? I'd love to tell you which cat this is. Is it Mycroft? Also, the angles are slightly... So let's think about what angle would be right. That angle is going to be better than that kind of angle. So I reckon they might need to be down here. No, well, the Best Mates Redeemed Daylight, I just desperately need to get everybody else in. I will do that at some point. Basically, when Big Taff Man does his battle rap, whatever other things Big Taff Man's supposed to be doing for ages, I'll then get on to putting everybody in the Best Mates. It's Watson. Damn. Okay. I think Watson just goes here. And then there's not much else to do, but what we probably can do is cast a bit of shadow. So if we duplicate the layer, my God. Do you think I'll get used to the shortcuts? Let's make it black with the hue saturation, which you can't see because you don't see the pop-ups.
Oh my gilly goodness.
Booch Daddy, thank you very much for the resub. Thank you very much. I thought you'd given up subs, but you just wanted to make this zinger. Will Best Mates be done before or after our GTA debut? I can't believe we put all that effort into making characters, using ChatGPT to come up with big backstories, really fleshing out the characters, going into GTA, downloading everything to do with GTA, and going in, building our characters. And we went in for one practice session, and then Booch collapsed and couldn't get back up. Yeah, we were going to be restaurateurs, and Booch made menu art for the food. And we practiced once. Booch couldn't get up, and then we didn't go in ever again. Oh dear. Oops. I just realised I'm editing the wrong thing. So where's Mycroft? Mycroft? It's not Mycroft. Stop disrespecting Mary. It's Watson. Okay. Do you know how many times I'm pressing the command key instead of control? Do you want to know? It's a lot. Edit, transform, distort. Hate this. Hate this program. This isn't even... Stupid. A London phone number is calling me. I'm going to quickly get this. Hey, do you want to hear about Holy? Do you drink soft drinks or energy drinks that are full to the brim of sugar and artificial flavours?
That sounds awful.
Do you find it hard to drink enough fluids throughout the day to reach maximum hydration? Maximum hydration. Perhaps you're not a fan of the typical taste of artificial sweeteners found in traditional zero-calorie drinks.
Artificial.
Gross! It sounds to me like you need Holy. Holy. Holy is the first real alternative to unhealthy soft and energy drinks that allows you to lead a healthier life and save money. It tastes great, contains no sugar. I did indeed waterboard myself, Booch, thank you. Comes in at under 20 calories per serving.
No way.
No more cans or plastic bottles means you're doing your bit for the environment, and let's face it, the branding is cool as fuck. Try Holy today by using the command !Holy in chat to access £5 off your first purchase.
£5.
Alternatively, use the code ADADAD at checkout to receive 10% off your order. 10% of your order. You want energy drinks? Holy. You want hydration? Holy. You want iced tea? Holy. Buy Holy. 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 Buy Holy. Oh my God. Holy, so good. The branding and name are utterly unforgettable. I haven't ever called it Halo. I've never done that. Yes, EMB, that's good to hear. Hello. Thank you, Rotten Pie. So a little backstory. Just I haven't talked about this. We'll get back onto what's in it. Oh, we were just gonna have to deal with this. I haven't talked about the fact that basically I made that advert and I was like, oh, when I'm going to talk about hydration, so I'm going to really mega hydrate myself. So I'll drink I'll drink water, and then I was like, I've got to pour water over my face. That'll be fun, or I'll pour it into my mouth and like have it all splashing out. And then I was like, I recorded the voiceover bit and I did for maximum hydration. Sorry, I just necked some tea during that ad and now I've got wind. I wouldn't have had that wind if I drunk Holy instead. And I thought, so I recorded and I went for maximum hydration. And then I didn't plan to say maximum hydration again, but I did. And then when I was doing the video, I was like, wow, well, I've already got to maximum hydration with the normal pouring the water. How can I get even more hydrated? And I was like, I'll pour water on myself. And I'll do it lying down because it'll look funny. I've never done that before. I didn't realize that obviously it is waterboarding and it is not very enjoyable to do. But the even funnier or / weirder part of it is that I was wearing, when I started pouring the water into my mouth, I was wearing tracksuit bottoms outside, and I was like, well, actually, I want to. There's no point in me getting soaked trousers. I'm going to get a soaked jumper. There's no point in me getting soaked trousers. So I took my trousers off in the garden and I was up against the wall there so none of my neighbours would be able to see. And I did that pouring bit. So next time you watch that and I'm pouring it, I'm wearing no trousers. I'm wearing boxer shorts and socks. And then I was like, shit, I need to do the bit where I'm pouring it on my mouth. And I lay down on the grass. And I went to do it, and then I was like, shit, no, I've got a shot of me lying on the grass like this for when I say way. So I need a different location. Why? I don't know. So I went onto the patio. But on the patio, the neighbour's bedroom window overlooks the patio. But I just thought, fuck it, take the risk. I'm not going to be here long. What are the chances that they're in their window? And as far as I'm aware, they weren't. I don't know, maybe they were. Maybe I'm the talk of the town. But for about 20 seconds, I was lying on the patio with no trousers on, pouring water over, like waterboarding my face and holding my phone up and recording. And that's a vision they may have from now on. I just thought that would be quite cool because they'll be like, I have no way of knowing what he's doing. Yeah, is it a sex thing? Is it like the ice bucket challenge? Who knows? I don't even have all my tools set up how and have them on my Mac. I know I keep using this excuse, everybody, and it's quite boring for you to hear, but a lot of the stuff that I have when I usually use Photoshop is not here. So let's just mask this by hand. With that, hopefully without it going all weird. Oh, great. We get rid of the... Is that shadow too much? No, that shadow's quite a lot, isn't it? Because of the shadow we've got there. That'll do though, because who cares? The angle of the... Let's soften that actually slightly. I've decided I do actually care. Let's soften it a little bit. Way too much. Oh no, I'm sorry. Right, I tell you what. Soften it like that, and then we'll click save, and then we'll click save as file, or save a copy even, and then we'll save it. Twitch. What? Save it as a JPEG. Save. It already exists. Do you want to replace it? I do. What kind of quality? 10? Yeah. And then if we go back over here and we go back over to here. Not there yet. Okay, so I just realized I'm going to be covering download image we're not showing. Will that help if I come over here? Yeah. Browse. Why isn't it updating? Sorry, everybody. Let me just see if this actually did save. This is hugely important. Deem scene. It's there. Okay, let me quit Photoshop and it will be there. Browse. Ah, I've got it saved in 2 places. Redeem scene. There we go. Okay. Yay! 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 I need the toggle to turn this on and off. Filters. There we go. Lovely. Lovely little secret cat. Well worth it. Yeah, I really want to be able to just go over to the Photoshop scene and have that toggle on and off with my camera. Oh, my sister is messaging me. Do we need candles? No, I got some. My mum and dad's party this weekend that we've been planning, their joint 80th birthday party. I've been buying balloons and arranging various bits and bobs. I'm not going to say what else, just in case my mum is watching right now. I don't think she will, but she's been known to sometimes turn the stream on and off. I can't even tell you, Ian B. Can't tell you. Blake Town, that would actually be a really good idea. Things look a bit different. These are a bit wonky, aren't they? So you can't even really see the halo here. Said I might need to put that a bit higher. Got 10:30 there. If you wanted to watch 10:30, you'd be watching his stream right now, wouldn't you? Is he doing an IRL stream? Just watching just having a look at what 10:30 is up to. TBH. Or we might be doing a big celebration. If you missed it, we talked about at the start how their Kickstarter has hit their target, which is fucking amazing. 31 grand of 30. Last night it went up. During the stream they did last night, it went up by about £1,000. And then suddenly somebody came in right at the end and did a big old donation. But there's still 9 days to go. If you think, oh, I was going to get involved, but now I don't need to. I mean, you still definitely should. There's going to be stretch goals announced tomorrow, so maybe it's worth waiting until tomorrow to see what they are. Hello, Super D. Did you see this last night? Went over the line. Today we're doing this, which is going to be BKA. Why am I finding the right things? Anyway, today we're doing this, but before we get to that, not only are we going to do a crossword and stuff like that. Oh, this is Mycroft. This is Mycroft, everyone. Can't believe this. let's have a quick look at some of the best things people have been doing recently, because if you didn't know, in my Discord, we have a little section, one of my favourite sections apart from the music. A lot of the other sections clash with other people's sections, channels, and, you know, it's like, right, I've got a good food pick. Whose Discord shall I put it in? Not, you know, there are not many unique channels in my Discord, but I do have something called Best Thing That Happened Today, where I encouraged sorry, I just saw what Pips put in the general, where I encourage people to share like the best thing that they've done each day, as a way of, a bit like 1030's good news or good news stuff, where people can just talk about cool things that have happened each day when they're out and about. And I thought I'd share a couple of those. So basically, I'm learning from 1030 doing good news, and I'm also learning from Cutter by sort of showing some Discord content. But it's all about maximising engagement. Look who went to watch Pink the other day, better known as, went to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, boo, absolute boo, to watch Pink with his daughter and wife, who are, I believe, partner, who are very excited about going to see Pink. Look at this. I didn't know Pink could fill a stadium. Classic golden circle of rich people. Summer Carnival. Does that actually mean it was like one of those one-day festival type things, and Pink was headlining it? That sounds like it, because look, the scripts are on at the minute. This person loves Pink. I thought that was a red hat with a feathery trim, but that's just like a feather thing, and that's their hair, isn't it? Probably the best stadium in the world. It is the best stadium in the world, Dr. Mooley. But unfortunately, that is literally all that Spurs fans have got to cling on to. Their world-class stadium. But we're not going to get into football bants. It was Pink and Friends, was it? So why does it say Summer Carnival? And that's just the vibe they were going for. It looks cool, though. Loads of Pink fans. This is SCF, who went on a lovely coastal walk. SCF shares quite a lot of coastal walk pictures, and where they live looks fucking great. Look how nice that is. And it wasn't even a blue sky. This was from Willow, who was on holiday. I can't remember where Willow is. Are they somewhere in the Netherlands? I can't remember where they are, but I enjoyed this. Yeah. This is Shunts on his first ever Father's Day. Look at this little legend. With his baby. Lol. That reminds me, Shunts, actually. If you're watching, or if you watch the VOD, if you're ever up for a game of table tennis, I heard that you're into table tennis. I've got a bat for you. Just let me know. Let me know when you're free and we'll have a little game. That's little Shunts. I didn't set that up especially. I got this. This was a Father's Day gift from Alex. She got me a little mini office table tennis set. I can't remember whose vinyl this was now. I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to scroll back through. Sparkles. Ironic Sparkles. All the way from America, B. Dolan's album, which was another Kickstarter project, which a lot of us backed. Really fucking cool that a lot of these are arriving now. And finally, I should have done a big reveal, but I forgot this was the next picture up. BKA presents Strawberry Guy. Look at Strawberry Guy. Oh, strawberries are weird, aren't they, when you go close? Like an alcoholic's nose. Strawberry Guy. I love that. Did you do that, BKA, or did your daughter do the little sunglasses or mouth? I think I'm happy with either answer. Are you going to eat? Please eat, Strawberry Guy. Will Strawberry Guy last until Monday's stream? You could eat. You could decapitate Strawberry Guy live on stream. You did it. Perfect. I like it. I like the shades. Because actually, look at that hair. Just a really laid back guy. Just what? Frolicking. Yeah, I'd like to know. Oh, yes, Muse is doing your next stream. Although, no, is Muse doing... I take it Muse is streaming on Muse's channel? Yeah, because it would be really awkward to set up Muse streaming on your channel. Because Muse isn't going to fly over. And you'd have to give your stream key. Anyway, the next Mixtape Monday is on Midnight Muse's stream. And I believe Muse is streaming right now. Is that right? Or was? No, not anymore. Yeah, like jelly babies. Would you bite the head off, or would you... I suppose you wouldn't bite the head off, because that's not how you eat strawberries, is it? Hold the hair, eat the body. I would eat most of that guy. That's a lovely no context screenshot there. Apparently women who have had children are more likely to bite jelly babies head first. Wow, okay. That's some interesting research. And that is a roundup of the best things that have been happening to people in Discord since my last stream. Sorry, I'm just catching up on other people's Discords because loads of people have got good Discords. Hello, Cutter. Speaking of people with good Discords. Cutter, how are you doing? How's your tooth? I know you... are you going to be streaming tomorrow night, or is it too bad? Because I heard, if you didn't see, Cutter was streaming Saturday, but it's got a bad toothache. Had to call the stream early because he was too uncomfortable and in pain, but hasn't got a dentist appointment until Thursday. Lots of people wondering if there's going to be a Wednesday night stream. Lots of people's first thought wasn't for Cutter's welfare. It was about, where's my Wednesday night entertainment going to be? I've actually got a mate coming over. You've got a cancellation for tomorrow morning. Yes. Twitch commitment. But I've got a mate coming over tomorrow night, so I won't be about. Kind of gutted you got the cancellation. It's a lot better. Oh, that's good. Cutter. Perfect time to get involved in the crossword bet. Yeah, I've got a mate. Do you know who's coming over tomorrow night? The guy I shared a sleeping bag with during Ghostwatch. I haven't seen him for ages. Let's do the crossword.
And we play, and we play, and we play, and we play, and we play. Every day, every day, every day, every day. We're gonna do the crossword. 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 Even when you don't lose.
He does play PUBG, Cutter, but only we got him to download PUBG last time we were together around at Funkel's house.
This game is so stressful.
And he enjoyed it. We got down, I don't think we got chicken dinner, but I think we got right to the end. But I don't think he's played it since. I don't think he's got any interest in Twitch. I think he has watched streams, like random people streaming games that he likes, but I don't think he's ever watched me. And I'm literally his oldest friend. Like, me and him were friends before me and Funkel by 6 months or so, Funkel? Or do you think it was a year? I can't ever remember. But me and James started primary school on the same day, like the first day, and then Funkel came a bit later. In fact, I've got a picture that Funkel gave me. Of us on a little school trip. I mean, you won't get much out of this because it's the back of our heads. Look at this photograph. On the left is me. I've got some like faux leather bomber jacket with fur on. In the middle, is this right? Wait, actually, is that me? Funkle, which one's me? Yeah. Yeah. I freaked out because when I'm looking on the stream, this looks like me. That looks like me. Anyway, so that's me, that's Funkle in the middle, and that's James on the right. That's when we went to York. Oh, Funkle, I don't know. Is that when we went to York? Hold on, do they have boats in York? Funkle knows everything. Funkle knows who we are and where we were and what year it was. What do you reckon? 1991? No. 1993? Have I got an antenna coming out of my head? That was a nice gift that Funkle gave me. Chichester Harbour. Chichester Harbour school trip 1992. You had a cheese sandwich for lunch, but you threw half of it in the sea. Okay.
Oh my gilly goodness.
Hello, 1030. Congratulations, 1030. How you doing? Thank you very much for the sub. I just saw that you were streaming a minute ago, but you were out and about walking around. Thank you very much for the sub and congratulations. I talked about it at the start of the stream, but here we fucking go, basically. Just an impulsive guy. I am. Twitch has taught me. I think I knew I was an impulsive guy, but Twitch has taught me that I am very impulsive. But I had no idea that Funkle remembers a school trip where I just threw half my lunch into the sea. If anything, that's nice because I'm feeding both ducks and fish. Do fish like cheese? You're not supposed to give bread to ducks either. I probably killed a couple of ducks. And I don't think fish should eat cheese. Oh, that's a pain, 10:30. How did your house inspection go? I was imagining 10:30 at the end of last night's stream with Marlene and Pip was talking about having a house inspection and how he was going to shove a load of stuff in the loft. And then I was just imagining the sheer panic if the person who came to do the inspection just went, okay, cool. And do you mind if I take a quick look in the loft? Like the panic that would go through 10:30. And what would you do? Like heat of the moment, what would you do? Be like, no, because... Or would you just say, yeah, sure? It's better for ducks than not eating, so they are backing of the anti-bread messaging. Oh, really? Tommy Robinson jailed. I did not hear about this. That's all good news, though. All of that other stuff's good news. Glad the inspection went well. Tommy Robinson jailed, like properly. I'm just going to open that in another tab. We won't look into that now because we don't want to bring the mood down too much, even though that is good news. But I'll open that and have a look later.
Oh my gilly goodness.
Shunts, thank you. I was saying if you're ever up for a game of table tennis, then I've got a bat for you. Paddle. We can have a little game of table tennis. Feeding with bread attracts vermin. We're learning all sorts. Mason Bracer went on a school trip. Thank you, Shunso. Seriously, thank you for the resub. I went on a school trip to Wales in 5th class where one of the guys spent all of his trip money in the arcade on the ferry. Oh shit, was it like a weekend or a week-long thing? Was it on the Gambler? Imagine if you just had a hardcore gambling addiction in year 5. That was all you wanted to do, though, when you used to go on ferry trips. I remember getting the ferry across from Dover to Calais quite a few times as a kid when we used to go to France, obviously. And the allure of the gambling area with all the noises and flashing lights, I always wanted to be in there. Anyway, let's do the crossword. People have bet on whether or not I'll be successful. We've had a decent run. 43% say yes, 57% say no. I'm going to freeze the chat, so feel free to chat the answers in there. I'll read it again once the 3 minutes is up. As soon as I get in, I'll put an X into the crossword to start the timer, and then I've got to do it within 3 minutes. Then we'll have a look at the Factal, look at the Sweardle, and then we're going to play Chef Life Restaurant Simulator, and see if that's any good. Here we go. Oh, I thought it worked the other day.
The holiday horn, it goes do-do-do.
Thank you, Weetabix Licks. Let's do... Remember which one it is. So, is this the one I was just on? Yeah, so it's not that. The independent one is the same one, isn't it? Okay, let's zoom in. Oh, it's not as good for camera positioning, is it? Okay, for today, we'll do it like this. Ready, go. X. Okay, American Nurses Association. Is that the ANA? Is that too obvious? Garden Guardian. I was about to say Scarecrow. Should we zoom in a bit more? Garden Guardian. Don't know. Simpleton, disparagingly. Well, that could be all sorts of slurs. Compassionate. Kind, thoughtful, empathetic. Don't know. Not merely smouldering. Burning. Alight. ALITE. Is that how you spell that? No. Is that... Oh, it doesn't matter. Fairy. Fairy godmother. What other fairies are there? I can't think of any fairy, like famous fairies. Let's go here. Lack of vitality. I don't know. Professional witness. Informant. I don't know. Caroline. Rapper. Caroline. Rapper. I don't know. Rough. I don't think I'm going to get any of these. Rough-mannered. If you're rough-mannered, then what does that mean? You've got no manners. So you're rude. WSW's opposite. I don't know what WSW is, for starters. So how can I know the opposite? If you flip the word, then it's WSW again. Half a dance. Jig. That's 3 words, 3 letters. Should we just put that in? And then go for 6 across. Simpleton. Don't know. Compassionate. Don't know. Not merely smouldering. Don't know. It might not be jig. What's half a dance? If you do half a dance... This is a really hard crossword today. I don't know. American Nurses Association. I've got no idea what that is. Garden Guardian. It feels like we might be able to get that. But then, what do you have in a guardian? A garden. That is a guardian. For fuck's sake. Simpleton. What do you call it? I don't want to start listing stuff because I'll say something that you shouldn't say. Like, thicko. Should we just write thicko because it's fun to write? I might start calling people thicko more. I really enjoy seeing the word thicko written down. That's made the whole crossword worthwhile for me. 6 down. Half a dance. 5 down. This is shit. Let's pay out. I didn't do it. Shit crossword. Will I complete the crossword? No. I hope everybody's in agreement that that was a bad one and you haven't just filled it with answers. Tricky one today, says Caravor. Good. Hate all these weird made up adjectives lately, like a flame. Is it a flame? Not merely smouldering. A flame. Oh no, it isn't a flame. Was it A&A? Okay, that's good. Gnome. Garden Guardian. GNOME. That N-O-M. That makes sense. That I should have thought of that. It's not Thicko, is it? I don't think it's Thicko. Okay, 3 down. Caroline, rapper. So there's going to be a rapper in America who is probably maybe a B-list rapper or someone that I don't know, or maybe hasn't even made it over here for whatever reason, who's got a song called Caroline. Or is it going to be somebody really big? Is it actually a huge megastar? And I can't work out who they are. 2 down, professional witness. I feel like I should know that. 6 across, cretin. Okay. Notary. Is this one? A-R-Y. Oop. A-R-Y. Fae, imp, and elf. No. 9 across. Fae. That's bullshit. Should be Fae or Fae with different spellings. 9 across, Fae. F-A-Y. F-A-Y for fairy. Een, 5 down. WSW's opposite. What's that mean? Let's bring this chat all the way up to date so I can see what people are actually saying. 1 down is anemic or anemia. So 1 down was what? Lack of vitality. Okay. I mean, I get that, but I wouldn't have got that for a long, long time. We think this is gruff. Rough-mannered, gruff. It's a tough one today. Is this humane? Yeah. And so this is a fire. Okay. It was a tough one. PP. Thicko. Thicko's all right, isn't it? We can say Thicko. Can we say Thicko? Hello, Bogless. Bog. Yeah. Thought I'd said that wrong then. Hello, Irish Gamer Girl. Cha for a half dance is pretty good, I guess. But it's one of those where it's good because now we know it and we know it's clever, but it's not a good way of thinking. I don't want to criticise Tyler Tribold too much. Do I? That's who. This is the guy who made this. This is who we've got to thank. You think he's on Sesame Street or something? Let's do the factal. Rank the smallest countries in the world by total area. No. Let's do the Sweardle. As always, we'll go for the big one. Someday it will come through. Oh! I think we've already had fuck, everybody. But should we try? Oh, no, it can't be fuck because of the C. It can't be. Everybody, it can't be. Because the C isn't in there. I didn't fancy doing the geography one cheap. Rump, like rumpy pumpy. Some of these have not been good. Let's try that because it's good for intel. No. Puss. We had pump before, didn't we? Well, it's not puss because we've got the P already. It's not hump. Lude. L-U-D-E. Comes. No, it's the M is there. Oh yeah, that is how you spell lewd. Is a lewd a thing? Drug taken to relieve anxiety. Oh, like is that Quaaludes? What? That's what? What's lewd in Scrabble? Pill of methaqualone. We're learning so much. Where is the Sweardle? There it is. So what do we think? Jugs. I'm going jugs, because then we get to use the S. Right, we have one more guess. Lubs, fuds, wads, fucks with an X. Well, we've got the S at the end, so we know that the U is the second letter and the S is the final letter. Buds, nugs. Yeah. Fuds. I mean, what? It's not always a bad swear word. Sometimes it's like slightly rude. Basically, you've got to think of it like words that you wouldn't want a small child to say in class. Bubs. Have they spelled anus wrong? We've only got one guess, and I'm not sure about any of these. Fuds, buds, or bubs. What is Fuds? Fuds works in Scotland. Let's do it. It was wuss. Wuss probably isn't a great word, is it? Now or ever. What is wuss? Do I dare look up what wuss means? As in what it would be in the Urban Dictionary? That's why I'm taking it off just in case. Popular insult names. Insult name. What? Invented in the summer of 1964 by an 8-year-old San Diego elementary school boy named Don, who needed to find a new name that none of the bullies would recognise. The popular insult names at that time were Wimpy from the Popeye the Sailor cartoon. What? And Pussy from The Obvious. Wussy and Wuss kept them confused for a short time and gave the abused a short victory over the bullies. In the beginning, Don actually... By 1972, it had become a real common word at Claremont High School and was later memorialised in the 1982 film Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Fuck off, Don Waldo, just making stuff up. Is wussy a bad word? There we go. Often connotes a lack of manly qualities. Deary me. Deary me. Mind you, it's supposed to be swear words and rude words. But what a load of bullshit. What a time to arrive. Hello, B. Dolan. No context needed at all. You can probably tell what's just happened. Let me just close down a load of these pictures. This is what we're doing today. Thank you to Tarantula Lansbury for making this image. Because we're going to be playing Chef Life, a restaurant simulator, featuring the Michelin Guide. And we're going to be doing that very shortly. When I say very shortly, I mean right this second, because I don't think there's anything else to go through. Where's the game? Shit. Here we go. Now, I loaded this game up earlier just to feed it into OBS and check the settings and stuff like that. The music. Bit fucking loud. But the music was dead good. Although it looks like we need to do Liberty ad. Bear with me just one sec. How long has the Michelin Guide been sponsored by Michelin? What was it called before? I feel like I remember. Was it As always. It's a bit loud, but I'll turn it down. As it always, they invented. 1900. Look at you, you're all so knowledgeable. Okay, it must be something else I remember. Lots of stuff to remember, in my defense. Okay, I know you can't see everything, but let's immediately turn down the audio. Funkle, are you enjoying this? No. Sorry, I've got to turn it down. It's hard not to just dance, but I don't want to dance because nobody wants to watch that. Okay, I don't know how good this game will actually be, but I'm excited to find out. And the great thing is, if I spend less than 2 hours playing it, I can get a refund. That's still too loud, by the way? The grading for the Michelin Guide has vastly softened. It used to be about consistency. You had to be visited 3 times over a number of years, and each time it had to match expectations. Nowadays, they just dish them out for a good plate of food with no consistency element. Sounds like Little Shunts has got a failed restaurant project. Someone's a bit bitter. Yeah, I always thought they had to be visited a few times, and obviously it's completely random. No warning. Unlike with school, do you remember when you used to get a school inspection and you'd get warned like the day before? And then your teacher would be like, shit, everybody tidy up. This is still too loud for me. I'm going to turn it down a fair bit, and then I can always turn it down. Turn it up. Bear with me. I can always turn it up. The audio mixer. There we go. Any interest in Habbo Hotel? What's that? That rings a bell. Habbo Hotel. Let's go here. Habbo Hotel. Oh, a virtual world, a massively multiplayer online game owned and operated by Sulake. Habbo's main audience is teenagers and young adults. I should probably know about this. Oh, let's just look at images instead. This looks cool. Cudder, you should play this. I was going to say, this looks like the sort of cute game that I can see Cudder playing. Cudder, are you playing your... when are you going to play your reality TV show? Nah, I probably wouldn't then. 10:30. Wheezy, I was just looking at pictures, I'm afraid. I'd be well up for watching people stream that, though. And then, if it looks good, maybe I'll be inspired to join. For now, though, Wheezy, we're about to start a brand new game of Chef Life. I've had this on my wishlist for a while. It only came out last year, and the reviews are pretty decent. Important, Habbo Originals, not Habbo Hotel. Okay. You lost motivation immediately. What? That sounded like a really cool game. In fact, I had a look at it on Steam, and it looks fun. And you should. It's definitely what you should be playing on stream. Mind you, I'm going to miss your stream on Wednesday and on Saturday this week, so no rush. Let's play. I'm not a big fan of these food renderings. I don't think the graphics look especially good for some of this. This looks alright. Bread, cheese, pears, salmon, scallops, cabbage. Oh, should we do a beans bet? Blackadder, do you mind if I do a beans bet? Will we see any type of beans in the next 20 minutes? Let's do a bean bet. Will we see beans? I'll do 15 minutes before 14:45. Yes? No. And this doesn't count in this intro. It doesn't count in this intro because the prediction is 2 minutes. This count any beans? No, plural, not singular beans. So not in this intro. Sea beans, anything that is named beans. We're going to have the broad definition, but it can't be a single bean. And this intro doesn't count. And we need to see them before 2:45. If you're not in England, 45 minutes past the hour that you're currently experiencing. 13 minutes. And I'm going to spend the next 14 minutes designing my character. I'm not. I'll go quite quick. This one? Should we go fucking muscly? Whoa. It's just hips. Whoa. What do we do? Do we really care about this? Actually, should we just go a bit wild? Let's go full all the way to one side on the slider. We don't want to do any... Oh, that's quite good. Or a ponytail. Top knot. Let's go top knot. Green top knot. Red beard. Pink beard. Blue moustache. Not sure if this looks good. Purple brows. This actually does look good. Okay. I want to get through this quick. Art glasses. In black. With a... I really like this person. Eye colour. Purple. Should we have some makeup? Yes. Oh my god. Perfect. Freckles? Nah. No freckles. I've got nothing against freckles, for the record. I have got freckles. Let's go for this. I need to get through this quite quick, so there's a possibility of seeing beans. But it's also important to me. Appearance is important to me. I think we just go black, actually. These are exactly the same. Black. I think the only place we have colour is on our head. We don't need apron. We never spill. Slip-ons. Black. Maybe we have a bit of colour down here. Probably doesn't matter. Black. Let's go black. Okay, what's this? Hat? I don't want to cover my hair, really. Oh no. Maybe I do want to cover my hair. I think I do want to cover my hair. I think we go classic white. Tattoos. Cupcake on the left arm. Pasta on the right arm. Logo. Oh, what's the logo? Imagine if there was a bean here. 3 carrots. Life's all about the 3 carrots. That's my motto. You know what I've always said. Life's like 3 carrots. And then somebody goes, oh, wow, intriguing. That's cool. I love it when somebody has a motto. Tell me more. And then I say, that's for you to work out and to ponder on. And then I say, and they're confused. And then I say, I love you. And then they say, I'm going to go. What's the name? Wilson. Wilson Wagyu. No. I haven't got much time, Proactive John. We've got a bet. Thank you very much. Proactive John, thank you very much. Welcome along. Got a food question for you, Ad. Tying in with today's theme. As a top-class chef, how do you get your poached eggs to turn out as big as I see other people's? Mine just become a bit of white around a yolk. I would suggest that a lot of that depends on what size eggs you're buying, and also how fresh they are. I think you need fresh eggs. If you don't want your white to go all weird, you need fresh eggs. Don't be using like 5-day-old eggs. The Vortex method is pretty good. This has just reminded me of something. But yeah, other people can put their tips in the chat. Wilson, I like it. I'm not happy with this orange logo, but that's fine. No, I'm not answering any more of these. But I have to. Thanks for your question, Sheep. What would be your perfect meal? 3 carrots. Confirm. How would you like to be addressed? Chef Wilson, she, her? Chef Wilson, he, him. I'd like to award the game for having pronouns, but I'd like to kick back and say, where are the other options? I will be he, him. Tutorial introduces parts of the stories and gameplay mechanics before your restaurant officially opens. Are you sure you want to skip the tutorial? I should probably play it. I think I'm going to do the tutorial. But in a second, I'm going to pause and tell you about something else. Just really quickly, when I was decided to play this game and I did a little promo in Discord and I said, let's get cooking. I wanted to say, get cocking. And the reason for that is, don't give me beef about Jamie Oliver. I have no strong feelings about Jamie Oliver. This book was a Christmas present to me and Hannah, my wife, in 2012 from my cousin and his family, and her family, sorry. And this book always makes us laugh because she wrote in it, Dear Adam and Hannah, happy Christmas, 2012, all our love, Tony, Laura and Ruby. Get cocking. She definitely meant to write get cooking. But now, whenever we're about to cook a load of stuff, me and Hannah say to each other, get cocking. And I remembered that this morning. Get cocking. I'm seeing her at the weekend, actually. I might remind her of that. You now have access to the lab. Use it during free practice after the service to create new recipes.
Oh my gilly goodness.
Thank you, Weetabix. This stream has been like 3 carrots. See, you know. Can't cock, won't cock. I agree, Weezier. I think Jamie does do recipes well. Although I'm trying to... I don't get how people can keep coming up with recipes. He's probably done like 30 books by now. Thank you, Weetabix Links, for the sub. Use it during free practice after the service to create new recipes. Okay. Talk to your associate, Kasim. Move freely inside your restaurant. Look at me. Look at Wilson. 4 whole minutes. Quick, run around the kitchen. Can I sprint in this? There's no sprinting. Kasim, are there any... Hey, Kasim, are there any beans? Let's have a quick look around for beans. Is that a picture of beans? Imagine if we see a picture of beans. It would count. I'm actively looking for beans now. I quite like the way I can walk around the whole kitchen like this. Free movement. What's in that? Is this the larder? How do I look? Where's the fridge? No, where would the beans be kept? Seasoning. Spices. Cookbook. Kasim, where are the beans? Maybe I'll have to ask him direct. There's only so much food out there, David. Exactly. Right, let's talk to Kasim. Look at you. Your new uniform fits perfectly. It's as if it were made for you. As for the kitchen, I installed all the workstations. Everything is up and running. Which means it's time to get back to cocking. We only have 3 days until the grand opening. Oh, and I left you a little gift to help you get back up and running. Is it beans? Hope you like it. Oh. Open the recipe book. Are we going to see some beans? First recipe is beef and potatoes, everybody. There's 3 minutes left. And then we can do another 15-minute rolling bet. This page shows all the ingredients needed as well as the workstations required to complete the recipe. So look, behind my camera. This is one of those games that doesn't let you take the mouse. I've got it in windowed and it doesn't let me take the mouse off the game. Oops. This is what's behind my camera, by the way. Hello, Alzheimer's Research. How you doing? Did you like this game? So it shows all the ingredients needed as well as the workstations required to complete the recipe. A recipe is divided into steps. Follow them in the correct order to learn how to cook the dish. Okay. Please scroll. 2 minutes to go. Pinning recipes. You can pin a recipe to get helpful reminders when working in the kitchen. Okay, so control to pin it. Let's control. I've pinned it. So what is this? Beef and potatoes. So chopping board, potato, to make fries. You can prepare this dish beforehand, keep it in the fridge. Oh my God. Deep fryer, French fries. To make them cooked, and then steak. Chop up a shallot. Chop up a side of beef. Fry it with the shallot. Cook it. Plate it. Send it. Okay, now what? Now what? Quit? Do you remember that recipe? Yeah, I think we remember it, don't we? It was the first one we learned in culinary school. Oh, sorry, Kasim. Yes, sorry. Yes, great memories. How could I forget? I thought it'd be the perfect dish to open our new kitchen. Steak and chips. No beans. That's it. We're paying out. No beans. And we're gonna start a prediction. Will we see beans before 3 o'clock? And it's from when the gamble finishes. So it's a 2-minute gamble. So it's actually 13 minutes. It's between the gamble finishing and 3 p.m. 15 minutes from now. 3 p.m. UK time. I thought it'd be the perfect dish to open our new kitchen. Cherry Burns, thank you very much for your question. How much do you like baked beans and which dish do you think they complement best other than English breakfast? Oh, I was about to say no other dish. Yeah, I do like baked beans. I genuinely don't have baked beans with... There's one other thing I have baked beans with other than a breakfast, and it would be shepherd's pie. But when we have shepherd's pie, I don't tend to do it because neither Hannah or Alex like baked beans. But I like it with shepherd's pie. Beans on toast, I don't think that counts. Because it's not a dish that's complemented with beans. The dish is beans. No, but that's That dish is beans. It's not like, oh, I'm going to have beans and toast. Do you know what would go well with this? Beans. Baked potato. I always have tuna mayo, or just cheese. Although you are right, Funkle. I wish I'd thought of that. But yeah, shepherd's pie. Which in our family is actually cottage pie, but we've always called it shepherd's pie. Even though it's beef. I stocked the shelves with all the ingredients we need so you can get started right away. I'm going to make steak and chips. Take shallots from the shelves. Okay. Are there going to be beans over here? All the recipes you have pinned from the recipe book are shown in the top right of the screen. That's handy. This is the first step of any recipe. Oh, look at the list of ingredients. Yeah. Are there beans here? Is the gamble up? 4 seconds. Your kids like beans on their pizzas? Nice. I think that actually would be nice, but I've never tried it. Look at that, there's no beans here. Look at all this produce. Okay. Take. How many do I need of each? Is that it? How do we know how much we need? Is that it? Take side of beef. I'm enjoying this so far. Quit. You have picked up a heavy ingredient. Put it on a workstation to start preparing it. I'm enjoying being Wilson Wilson. You are at a workstation. These stations are where you perform all the different steps for your recipes. This is the wooden chopping block. You can use it to prepare larger and heavier ingredients. With the top bar, you can choose how to prep. For now, you only need to know one way. When you're ready, start cutting. E. Shunts, thank you so much for your question. Riddle, the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? I don't know. Beans. Footsteps. Lovely stuff. You win. You win, Shunts. You win. Whoa. Okay. Good work, Kasim. Right, I've cut the steak and I'm just going to shove it on here. What do I do here? Place a potato. And we're going to start chopping up the potato. And easy. We're going to chop up the shallot. Easy. And then, now what? Take that. Take that.
Just speak up if you need help with anything.
Thank you, Kasim. And now what? Cook. Here we go. Get some pots and pans. We're going to use the classic old frying pan. We're going to shove that on the hob. We're going to... Okay, cooking range. When you're at a workstation, you can access all the recipes you've unlocked. For now, you can only prepare a cooked steak. I'm just imagining how stressful this is going to get when I know like a whole restaurant's worth of recipes. To start cooking, make sure to put all the ingredients you need for the recipe in your inventory. Place ingredients down one by one or use place all to put them down at once. I'm definitely placing all. Once all the ingredients are ready, you can start. Okay, so how do we place? Place all? Oh, hold it down. Well, that didn't work. Oh, I can't cook the fries here. I've got to deep fry them. Okay, you ready? If you see any messages that don't make sense in chat, it's because I've plugged my work and home laptops into a KVM so I can work. But also type epic quotes into Twitch chat during the day. What's a KVM, Funkle? But okay. Nice. Is this one of the messages that doesn't make sense? Keyboard, video, mouse. Where are you, Funkle? Are you at home? Keyboard, video, mouse. Behind me. I'm trying to just make a steak here. Right, here we go. Do I want to change any of the power? Actions in the cooking range. While cooking on the range, various actions can be performed depending on the recipe. With heat strength, you can slow down or speed up the cooking, so you can adjust it to suit your needs. Use turn on to stop the current cooking. Turn on to stop. Be careful, food left too long on a turned off range will be ruined. What? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Should we turn it up? So that it cooks quicker? Slow it down a bit. Slow it right down here. Are we going to toss it? Like turn it? How do I turn it? Flip. Use flip. You can check the level of doneness on each side of the food here. Flip. How do I flip? 2. I'm right clicking. I'm sorry if that's burnt. Is it burnt? Okay, let's go speed. This isn't a good way. This is not like, oh, I want my steak quicker, so I'll just turn it up. That's not how steaks work. We forgive you, Funkle. Now what? Take it out? They'll quit, yeah? Yeah, that steak's not going to be great. Okay, so how do I put this to the wash? Or do we have people... Kasim, can you deal with this? Kasim, you deal with this? Listen, you said whatever I needed, just say. And I am clearly a fantastic chef, if you saw the way I just flipped that steak. I've just used a frying pan, and I now need to make chips, because I'm learning how to work in this kitchen. Look at my face, look at my glasses and my eyebrows and my moustache and my beard, and the 3 carrots. And go and wash up. Because you said you'd do anything. Okay? Kasim? I don't think he's going to wash up. I think he's taking the piss. I think we're going to need to look into how to fire Kasim. But let's deep fry. Turn on the fryer and wait for the oil to heat up. V to turn on. It's on. Already making it toxic. Okay, now what? This reminds me of working at McDonald's. 10:30. If you're still in, I know you used to work at McDonald's too. Beep, 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 beep. There is something great about the big industrial fryers. Take. Oh my god, where have I taken them? Have I just taken them out with my hands? Assemble the dish. Okay, let's do plating. I hope we get to do some flair. Okay, steak with shallots. So, place. Place. Is that it? Start. Is that it? I want to see. Salt Bay. I didn't even make gravy. This is the technical execution grade. Oh, it represents how well the dish was executed. A. I took out the pocket fries. Follow each step of the recipe exactly to achieve the best possible grade. For example, flip the meat. We've only got 3 minutes till the bean bet's over, by the way. Flip the meat so that it's cooked on both sides to improve your technical... Of course I'm going to do that. This grade represents the quality of the ingredients used, rated from 1 to 4 stars. We only got 1. Produce quality depends on the supplier. Okay. Now what? Quit. Talk to Kasim. Kasim, have you done the washing up? Let me go and have a look. No, the pan's still there, Kasim. Kasim. Seems you're already getting the hang of working in a kitchen again. Thank you. But I think the recipe is missing a little something. I added some notes to the recipe book. Take a look. Can you just tell me here? Literally right here, and you're not doing anything. Too many words. The recipe book has been updated. Cooking tips. Adding spices. Chef actions. Follow the cooking tips to get a better technical execution. Okay, what tip have you given me? We have a look. Bonus possible, perfectly seasoned with a bit of salt and pepper. Oh, I see. Okay, do I have to make that again right now? Pick up the dirty frying pan. What? I'm the head chef of the 3 Carrots. You get to change the music. I actually love this person. Wilson. Let's line this up for a good screenshot for the YouTube. Hang out by the veg. This will be a good screenshot. By the cheese and the veg and the milk. Oh, there's no cheese or milk there. I just saw pale products. Here we go. Maybe we'll get a little Wilson emote. This is cool that we can change the music. Oh, I should do that. Should we do that now? Although I can't. It's one of those stupid games where I'm sure maybe I could change the settings. I can't get onto OBS without leaving the game. Also, this is no good for the bet, is it? But the bet's over, everyone. The bet is over anyway. The problem is the hat. This is... Should we just keep the camera off? It does look better, doesn't it? I do like that. I should do that more often. It's okay, Taff. Sometimes that works very well. We lost the lovely music too. 3 days before the grand opening, by the way. Okay, I'm pleased I've done the tutorial, otherwise I would be fucked. Right, hopefully we get some staff as well. Use or take? Should we take it? Wash the cookware so you can... I have to wash it. What's Kasim doing? Clean the dirty pan in the sink. Place it back on the range. I have to hold it down. That's cleaning. That's how you clean. Just run it under the cold tap for a while. That's how I clean most things at home. So I need to do it again. I'm not even holding any recipes. Right, let's speed run this. Ready, go. Take. I wish I could press escape instead of having to quit. Where do I chop stuff? Over here. No matching recipe. What do you mean? We're doing this. What? Why have I got no matching recipe? Chop. Do I need to get the steak as well? What? There isn't any. What did I do with the meat? Have I left it over there? Kasim, where's my meat? Was I in the fish? Thank you. Thank you, Taff. Thank you so much. Taff is my Kasim. Massive steak. Okay. Now, why can't I... So, do I have to go over to the recipe and choose what I'm going to cook? It's already pinned. Quit. There we go. I needed it pinned, did I? Or did it already say that? Will it let me chop the shallots now? That is a confirmed no. Get the steak in the pocket. Ingredients. I'm scrolling through these numbers and it's not doing anything. I don't know what it wants from me. No matching recipes for these ingredients. Oh, is that because it's the raw meat board? Thank you, Mary. It's here, isn't it? Thank you. Wow, you just saved a E. coli breakout. There's a lot of unnecessary... Oh, I'm sure I'll get into the flow of which buttons to press. Take it. Quit. Don't forget to grab the spices before you start cooking. This will save you from running back and forth. Good shout. Look at me holding my neck. I've cooked one recipe and I'm really feeling the tension. Wilson, please. Pull yourself together. Right, let's take Susie and Percy. And let's get to work. Shall I put the... Can I put the chips in now? Just look at this for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, as expected. Can I put the chips in now? No. Fine. Suppose we let the meat rest. Fine. Oh my god. Maybe I should have read that, but fine. Let's get the steak in. When do I add the shallots? Are they supposed to be in now? I think I was supposed to have the shallots first, wasn't I? The steak's going to be overcooked. Let's turn the heat down. I should have put the shallots in first. You never know, Taff. How many did I add? Don't know. Let's speed this up and then we'll get ready to toss. Flip. Flip. It's time to add spices. Open your spice inventory. Season. Spices you have used so far are shown here. Each dose contributes to the seasoning. Start by adding a pinch of each spice indicated to the recipe. This will guarantee the dish will taste nice. Shit. Okay. Spice me. Use. Bit of salt, bit of pepper. You can use your chef's sense to find the right balance of flavours. Follow the directions to season the dish properly. If there's only a little bit of spice missing, add a single dose. Be careful, a dose of seasoning added to a meal can't be removed. Adjust the seasoning until you hit perfect balance. Okay. Where does it say? Have I tossed it? Have I flipped it? I think... Have I done enough? Flip it. Do I season now? Where's... I can't see what... Shall I season this side? I feel like I should season this side too. Where's my chef sense though? Where is it? Wow, what happened here? Did you forget how to cook this dish? What do you mean? Don't worry, just try again. First make sure you add the shallots at the right moment. Yeah. Okay, then keep an eye on the meat. Make sure it's properly cooked on both sides. Okay, and lastly, don't forget the spices. They help bring all the flavours together. Sure. Sorry, I just need to resize my OBS again. So you're all lovely and under chat, so I can't miss any lovely chat messages such as, got how to cook a steak, not sure I'd want to visit this place. Hey, Wellesley, check it out. This is how you cook a steak with shallots and chips and salt and pepper. First off, place the shallots. Place the shallots. First off, oh, I've got to clean the pan. First off, clean the pan. Pour it under water for ages. You're vegan. Oh, Wellesley, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the vegans. I actually had no choice on what to cook first. I just want that known. Okay, first off, chuck in the shallots. First off, put down the shallots. First off, what do you want from me? Press E to start. No! Kasim, I've done it again. Is there any way of stopping this? This is fine. Give it a little wash. Here we go. I don't have the recipes now. I need to chop up some more shallots. Absolutely fine. Not an issue. Shallots. And I need to cut some more meat. Wasting hundreds of quid's worth of steak. Okay. Wellesley, you might not enjoy this bit, even though it's just a fake bit of meat. We're going to be chopping a steak. It's pretty quick. That's it. Stick it in my pocket. On we go. Now, we're ready. No, I've got to chop up my shallots. Wellesley Wells. My chef is called Wilson Wilson. Chop the shallots. Shallots. Right. I don't know how we get the shallots in there. Like, what's happened? Did I not pick them up? Oh. Imagine being like this in real life, like just chopping the shallots and walking away, and then getting over here and being like, where are the shallots? Okay, so how do we place these shallots? It says spacebar. Look. No, S. I don't know what S is doing. But how do I put the shallots down?
Oh, God! Again, I think it's over for me.
No, I didn't want to do that. This is awful. I don't know how to move my shallots. That's 2 steaks or 3 steaks I've wasted. Luckily, this meat doesn't seem to be going down. That's what she said. Right. S. Take. Oh, I wish I could, Barmer. Quit. Barmer, I caught up with Sunday Night Shite Fights. Fuck. Oh my God. I'm going to get emotional. Oh, let's turn the camera back. Let's turn the camera back off this setting. We're not used to it. We're trying to be fancy. I watched Sunday Night Shite Fights. I watched the VOD after the England game. You were still live, and I could have come in, but I didn't want any spoilers, so I watched it. No, I didn't know, Taff. Here's what I knew. I knew that me, Llama, and Cudder were going to be in a new faction, and I knew we were going to be called Big Tick Energy. And I've had some input into the music that we're using, and Barmer has sent me what I look like and stuff like that. But I knew nothing else. I love the fact, I know some people, everyone probably knows, but Barmer does this thing called Sunday Night Shite Fights, which is wrestling, but they've made a brand new wrestling promotion which has a roster made up of people in chat and streamers that you know, and loads of cool people are involved. Helping with that, including David and Wasps and Hutch, but Barmer hosts it. Anyway, it's a brand new start, so if you've never seen it before, it's literally just happened on Sunday, so you can go and watch the VOD. But it's not day one of a promotion and everybody's trying to prove themselves. We've come into it, and there's backstory already. So there's a backstory that is this a spoiler? It is, but I'm going to say it, because hopefully you've seen it, and you find this out right at the start anyway. I'm the champ. I'm the Sunday Night Shite Fights champ. And if you remember in the previous Sunday Night Shite Fights, I was the whipping boy who lost again and again and again and again. So I'm now the champ. I'm the head of Big Tick Energy with Cudder and Llama. And we're heels and everyone hates us. And we cheat. And we didn't appear on the first show. Cudder did, right at the end. But it seems like we're going to be heavily featuring. We're going to be heavily featuring. So yeah, but I'm really excited. It's so cool. There's loads of really cool new look wrestlers. There's new people who haven't been in it before. Everybody's got a new look. There's new music. It's a new game, so there's loads of cool stuff that Barmer's able to do now. It's really fucking cool. Well, no, it's more that I guess Llama's like a henchman. So Llama's probably the brains behind the operation, but I'm just a natural talent in the ring. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see. Who knows when I'll make my debut? But I imagine there's a lot of people who didn't watch Sunday Night Shite Fight first time around, maybe because they joined too late and they didn't. They maybe would watch a bit and be like, I don't know what's going on. Now's the time to get involved because it's all completely fresh and it's just started again. So yeah, go and check out the VOD. It was really cool. And some really cool stuff happened in WWE last night on Raw. There are a few really cool things that happened last night. Taff stayed up especially to watch it. And there were updates in Discord. It was very exciting. Okay. Yes, Wellesley, you're a first timer. That's so cool. Right, so I need to chop some more fucking shallots. Oh, actually, look. Why don't I just carry loads of shallots at once? And loads of potatoes. Here we go. We're learning some hacks. Maybe I should have chopped up more meat. Right, let's chop up the shallot. Let's chop up 2 lots of shallots. S. I'm getting confused between clicking and using the keyboard. Okay, can anybody tell me so what? Look, okay, so come over here. So chop the French fries. Oh, look, you can put it in the fridge. What? So it says to make the French fries first. It won't let me do that, will it? No. Okay, so we have to do this. So I press E, and then from in here, like what? Look, the steak. I can place the steak. So I click on the steak, and it places it over here. But if I click on shallots, it's not doing anything. If I click on shallots, it's not doing anything. If I click on manage and then click on shallots, it's not doing anything. If I click through here, none of this does anything. Press spacebar. It's not letting me do the shallots. Why are the shallots not in here? Do you think the game's... Am I doing something wrong? Or is the game... The pan is really hot. Check the recipe again. Thank you, Mary. Let's have a look. Should we actually look in the recipe book? So that's how we do the fries. So look, chop the shallot, yeah. Chop the beef, yeah. Cooking range. Steak, pan, shallot. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, look. You do put it in and then you put the shallots... What? Do you put the shallots in during the second bit? Right. So I think the mistake I made before was that I put the shallots during the first bit. So here we go. And then we do the shallots. Now. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. It's all right, everybody. And then we flip it. Oh no, was I supposed to season? Shit. I don't know what I've done. Now flip it. 2. Flip it. Shit. And then season. I've got it on so hot. Shit. And then come out of season. I've said quit. Not enough salt. More salt then.
This game is so stressful.
What else do you want from me? Too much pepper. I didn't realise. Okay. Well, there's nothing I can do about this now. If Kasim makes me cook it again, are we going to spend the whole stream making the first dish? I know. I love pepper. There's an amazing pasta dish called is it Raphael, which is like a veggie. It's mainly like artichokes, but it's not fancy. You don't have to buy fresh ones and turn them like you see on cooking programs. It's like a jar of artichokes. Anyway, it has so much pepper in the recipe. You have to sit there grinding pepper for ages. It's got like 3 tablespoons, of pepper, and then loads of parmesan and loads of oil and tomatoes. It's really basic, but it's probably my favourite. If I ever did like an off menu, that would be in the running towards being my main course. Anyway, what do you reckon? Oh, I did add them at the right moment, didn't I? Yeah, I think the problem is I had the heat up too high, Kasim. Yeah. Okay, I've got it now. But first, let's just have a look and see. I've clicked on this before. I've talked about this before on stream. It's so nice. And now we've got like a family recipe. I've talked about this before. My auntie has a handwritten recipe that I've got a photo of. I don't think it's this. But honestly, this is so nice. Let's see. Tomatoes, oil, garlic, oregano. We don't put red pepper flakes in it. Artichokes, cheese. Where does it say about... Yeah, this doesn't even talk about black pepper. Anyway, it's really nice. I'd recommend it. Oh God, I really want it now. And I also want this now. I don't want this now. Oh no. It's like when Cuddle looks at too much food and just gets too hungry. Yeah, Dai Tai, I never really eat artichokes apart from that. It's not something that comes up very often, is it? And I don't ever buy them unless I'm going to make that. And I make that once every 2 years or something, or once a year. I really should make it more. Okay. 3 days before opening. Also, is the music a bit loud? Still quite loud in my ear. It's so good though. This menu music is some of the best in-game music I've heard. What's happening? I think we're ready then. I didn't have to wash up the thing. That's good. Okay, maybe there was an autosave or something. Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay. Okay, so let's place the beef and press E to start. And we've got it medium strength, and then we're going to place the shallots when it tells us to. Yes, Mary. Here we go. Now. Don't know how well that went. Season! I can't! There's no option to season. Maybe we've gone too far back in the game. Why is there no option? Season. It's time to add spices to your dish. Open your spice inventory with season. Okay, so I'm not supposed to season until I flipped it. Chef sense. Missing salt and pepper. Let's just do one of each. Sure. Whatever it is you're saying. Not enough salt or black pepper. Perfect. Yes. Are there any non-vegans or veggies who want to have steak for dinner tonight? I love the idea of you going out to the supermarket, buying yourself a steak and then having to cook it and chuck it in the bin, wash up and then go back. Shit, take it out. Keep going back to the supermarket. I think I've done it. Quick, don't let it get cold. Place all. What's happening? I haven't cooked the chips. I haven't cooked the chips. The steak's gonna get cold. Place. Now I take it I could quit out of here and it would still be cooking. Yeah, that's good. Still steaming. A+. Still steaming. Okay, let's get the chips. Hurry up. Supposed to rest exactly, sheep. Get those hot chips in my pocket. No. Place all. Okay, start. Place it. Serve it. What do you reckon, Kasim? Redo plating? I'm happy with it. Food you cook should be arranged on the plate in an appetizing way. Customize the dish to your liking. You can change the look of your plating from this screen. Definitely doing this. Let's redo the plating. The plating editor. This is where you can customize the appearance of your dishes. I like this game. I mean, I've just got one dish in my repertoire so far, and I fucked that loads of times, but... Plating is done in a series of steps. To confirm a step, use next step. Oh, and go to the next step. First, start by choosing a plate. You can also place mini dishes, which add extra volume to the plating, can hold sauces. Place the dish components. Minimum quantity of each component is required. Final step is to add decorative touches. Okay, let's do it. What plate should we have? I personally don't like a black plate, but I think we're going to do it. Well, okay, so what do I want to put the gravy in? Ramekin? Ramekin for Cuda. Oh no, it's not going to let me. What? No, they're all locked. It's not letting me do it. Why won't it let me do it? Control position mode. Scale mode. Oh, look. Oh my God. This might be a bit much. Next step. Next step? Fuck's sake. What's this? Drop. I don't know where I fucking want it. Here? Q and E. Here? That's good though. Now what? Why can't I go to next step? I don't think I want to do this part of the game, actually. Change mode. You can create multiple plating layouts for the same dish. This is where you choose which one to use for services. Feel free to take a photo. Nah. Okay. Well, so change mode. I'm just going to do what's used in original. But as I create dishes, when I'll put my own signature spin on things. For instance, when I create our signature dish, the 3 carrots, I'm going to arrange the fuck out of those 3 carrots. But for today, it's a very basic dish. I mean, there's no need for me to mess with it. It looks like I have to take a picture. There's 300 recipes. Just let me leave this area. I've done it. Now what? I've taken the photo. Change countertop. That just looks like it's on the floor. It is on the floor. What garnish is this? No, that's for baking. None of these are right. Okay, but I've taken it. Take it. This is where this game's a bit clunky, right? Because look, I have taken the photo and my only option is to quit. I can't click anything else. The arrows aren't doing anything. So I press quit. And then I'm here. And then my only option is to change the camera or quit. I've taken the photo already, so let's quit. And then I'm here. And I've got no other option. Do I press change mode again? I don't want to do a picture. I've done a picture. Hereford, I think I like it, but this bit is really annoying. I don't know how to move on. V. I'm not going to arrange it myself. So we come to here. Take a picture. Take photo. Now what? Am I stuck? Yeah, escape's not doing anything. So I press quit here. Quit here. I press escape here. Nothing's happening. Oh my god. Even on this, I can't do a next step. I don't know, Hereford. Oh, look. Cancel. Drop. What's this? Oh, right, okay. I mean, this could be quite fun. This could be a fun way to do stuff. Why can't I place? This is horrendous. Change mode. Okay, this is great, but how do I leave this section? I feel like I'm going to have to quit the game. Chef Life Restaurant Simulator. How do I leave the photo bit? Here we go. Tutorial looks up at the plating stuff and I can't get any further. This game would be fun if I could get past the tutorial. The UI for the plating is a little confusing, but I figured it out. And custom plating, it won't let me to select the dish after taking the photo. I had to force quit. I just click on anything at the moment. Okay. I keep trying to finish and then spamming tab and spacebar and finally had to end task. What? Yeah, but sheep. I kind of want to play this though. Fix the beans bug. I know, the person, how dare they? There was a fix as well. As in it's a question in the Steam community, and I thought I was going to get an answer there. Do you think so? The thing is though, I can't even work that out. So let's go. Okay, so we've chosen the plate, the gravy. Let's put it in what they put it in, which is this. Why have I got X's everywhere? It's not letting me place that. How do I change the height? Do you think I have to do what they do? Get a flat one, what, the plate? So should we just use a plate? Plate. Oh. What? Okay. Place. Next. Steak. I don't care now. Look, it's leaning slightly against that. Gravy. Okay. Chips. I mean, this isn't even how I've made the chips. But okay. Oh, absolutely delightful. Magnificent, actually. This looks shit now. Should we drop some on the steak? It's not going to let us. It's not letting us drop some on the steak. Is this it? Is that all of it? Okay, now what? It's a smear. I do not want a smear. We'll have some rosemary. Mint? No. What's this? No, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Save plating. Use this plating. Take a quick picture. Quit. 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 Oh my God. I think that looks shit. I think that looks shit. But it'll be a fun memory, won't it? When we look back, when we have a Michelin star and I've got 300 dishes and we look back at where we came from.
This game is
Look at the sparkles. Thank you. We got there in the end. Thank you, Hereford. The music's cheering me up. What's this saying here? I think this is maybe a 2 Michelin star level dish. Take. Okay, it's here. Steak with shallots, homemade French fries. Steak with shallots and homemade French fries, rare. Okay, those are just dishes I've cooked. Okay, Kasim. Now what? You're done with the dish? It smells amazing. You obviously haven't lost your cooking skills. No, it all went absolutely perfectly, Kasim. No complaints. What do you think? Are you happy with it? Or would you rather keep working on it? Oh, I do not want to do this recipe ever again. I'm happy with it. Great, I must say. It's fantastic to see you working in the kitchen again. It's getting late though. You've cooked this dish 4 or 5 times and took an hour to plate. We should go home. We have a big day tomorrow. Do we? Pillow, I should definitely do that. I should actually go on to that and reply and give people the answers. I don't know why I've been away from cooking. It's a good point, David. Right. Morning. Morning, everyone. I've just appeared. Great place for a kettle. Morning. I love it. The day when me and Kasim got the chalks out and did these little quirky things on the blackboard was a great day. Look at that. It was my idea to add the shading in the letters and in the heart. Speaking of Kasim, where is he? Oh, of course, that's where he stood. You love standing there. Oh, hey, Kasim. Wow, okay. Going pretty good. What about you? The dining room is ready. I've set up all the furniture. And since our grand opening is in 2 days, it's the perfect time to brush up on the basics before the big day. Hello? Anybody here? Max. So you're the ones opening the new restaurant. I'm Max. Welcome to our city. We'll see each other a lot, I'm sure. I do the deliveries for all the produce suppliers around here. I also take the orders, so we'll be talking often too. I'm looking forward to it. But before I go, I've got some leftover stock from a previous delivery, so I thought I'd just leave it with you. But no word to my boss, okay? Consider it a gift. I'll leave you my number. Good luck with everything. I'll see you around. Wow. Wait, the delivery girl gave us free produce? That's amazing. We'll have to thank her somehow. Take a look at the research table and see if those ingredients can be used in any new recipes. I mean, we've only got one recipe now. You've met Max, who is in charge of deliveries for your restaurant. She'll sometimes drop by and let you know about discounts offered by your suppliers. Caprese and basil. Caprese salad. Caprese? Prezi. Caprese? Caprese. Caprese? Caprese. Learn the recipe for soul manure and green beans. 2 recipes. Prezi. Caprese. Thank you, IGG. Use the research table to learn new recipes. By spending knowledge points, you can unlock brand new recipes. These points are earned each time you cook a dish. Keep in mind that the higher the grade. Oh, did I get 2 knowledge points? You receive for these dishes the more that you get. Okay. Beans! It's not asparagus? Caprese. Oh. Categorized by level from basic meals to sophisticated dishes. The more sophisticated recipes will become available as you level up. They're more complicated to make but allow you to earn more money. And you can upgrade them as well. Cool. Oh. Okay, that looks pretty easy. So we need to learn that and that. And then we've got a consomme and cacio e pepe. That's a classic. And then in here, we're going to be able to learn beef meatballs, veal milanese, blanquette de veau, and fireside soups, which look remarkably like a book. Let's do caprese and basil. Caprese. You've unlocked the recipe. Okay. New ingredients unlocked. Basil, tomato, mozzarella, sugar, little plastic glass of Coke. We've now got a new pot, and we've got, I don't know, little sauce. Should we learn this as well then? We've been told to learn it. Yes, Mary. We make it quite a lot with, I'll have it with salmon. Like I'll cook, I'll chop up mozzarella, chop up tomatoes, and then I will make like a dressing with capers and oil and stuff. But then I'll like pan fry salmon and then break up the salmon and put it on. It's a lovely summery dish. That is delicious. And now I want to eat. This is really making me hungry. Okay, thank you. Butter. Or is that sponge? A glass of Lucozade when you're sick off school. Courgette? Not courgette at all. What am I saying? Asparagus? Or is that beans? Looks like beans. Flour, fish. Quit. Oh no, no puddings yet. Right, Wilson, what now? Let's do this. Let's pin it. What do we need? Oh, we need balsamic cream. Anyway, we need... Now, if I quit here... Okay. So let's go to the fridge and get some mozzarella. Where's the fridge? I need to pin the other recipe as well. Pin it. Quit. Okay. Where is the cheese? Is it here? Grocery and dairy fridge. Okay. So I need all of these, right? Definitely take that. Take that. Let's just take the ones we need for now. What happens if I take all? Oh, I've taken them twice. That's fine because I might fuck up. I need some basil. Can I get that? Is that going to be here? It is. Take 2. Take 2. Quit. That's all I need. That is all I need, isn't it? 5 things, 5 things. What are we doing? Are we chopping? Mozzarella, tomato. Let's get started. Chop up the tomato. Delicious. Chop up. I love chopping mozzarella. It's so satisfying. Take it. Take it. Quit. Do we just start plating straight away? Oh no, I've got to make the... where are the pots and pans? Got to take this, right? Look at this. We know what we're doing. Let's start. Okay, I'm not going to stir yet. Or do you think I should always stir? Do you think it matters when I stir? Some foods can stick to the pan. Make sure to stir occasionally. Okay. Look at my pasta tattoo. So cool. Tell you what, if I complete this game and I learn all 300 recipes, I will get the same tattoos as Wilson. And that's a guarantee. Actually, if I do get obsessed with this game, I'll just have to do 299 recipes.
Oh my killy goodness.
Jeb, how you doing? Is this actually good? Sorry. Is this actually any good? Looks just like Cooking Simulator. I mean, it is that. I'm kind of enjoying it to an extent so far. Just learning about. Let me stir. What I'm doing, and it's a bit clunky in parts. I'm quite excited about getting to a stage where we're running a busy kitchen and we've got other staff and orders are coming in and stuff like that. But at the minute we're in the learning stage. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. The time has kind of flown by. Sometimes I'll play games and I'll be clock watching a fair bit, thinking, when do I need to finish? But I haven't been doing that with this. So we'll see. Will it be one of the fated single stream games? I've got a playlist on my YouTube where you can watch every single VOD I've ever done, apart from a couple. My first one ever, the Trans Lives Patter one. Those are the only ones who aren't on there. But there is a playlist called Single Stream Games. All the other games that I play multiple times have their own playlist. There's one called Single Stream Games, and they're games that have only lasted for one stream because they're short or because they're shit. And I've hated them. But I reckon I'll play this again. Take it. Quit. Okay, so can we play it up yet? What? No. How do I get the recipe up? Go and look in the recipe book. And how do I skip through recipes? Here. Okay, so make the balsamic cream, done. Make tomatoes and mozzarella. Chop that, slice that. Mixing table.
I sent wave after wave of my own men at them.
Picklebee! Hello! How's it going? I'm just making a nice caprese salad if anybody's interested, if anyone's hungry. It's 5 to 4, so it's maybe not the best time to be eating, but it's only a light salad. Hello everybody. Thank you very much for the raid. How's it going? I am playing Chef Life, a restaurant simulator. And I'm just learning my second ever recipe. But thank you very much for the raid. I hope you're good. What are you up to?
Oh my gilly goodness.
Hello, Tashka. I'm learning how to make a caprese salad, and I'm also learning to make a something else, which I've forgotten. But hello, thank you for the raid. My name is Ad. I stream every Monday night. Oh, I didn't stream last night because I was excited about the Pip and 10:30 in Marrow Lane stream. I stream on Tuesday afternoons. I stream on Friday afternoons. My pronouns are he, him. I am a variety streamer. I don't really have a spiel. Some people have a script when they get raided. Divin Inc. has a fantastic spiel, which I think sounds really natural and new every time they do it, even though I've heard it loads of times now. But yeah, thank you.
Hello,
You're watching Nintendo
my name
Direct.
is Ad, and I'm friends with Scroobius Pip.
It's true. You're watching Nintendo Direct. The Nintendo Direct. What does that mean? Is there some sort of Nintendo announcement? Sounds cool anyway. Thank you, Picklebee. It's lovely to have you here. Thanks everybody for coming in. Like Nintendo's E3. Oh shit! Anything good? Anything major? Any surprises? Anything you're looking forward to? Are they bringing out? Hold on. Are they bringing out a Switch 2? They are, aren't they? I think that's already been announced though. I mean, can you tell I'm not clued up with gaming stuff? But also, don't worry about typing out loads of stuff if you need to go and head off and get food. If you're just jonesing for a caprese salad now, I understand. New Zelda game where you play as Zelda and Metroid Prime 4 finally got shown. Nice. The Switch is just so great, isn't it? So I can't imagine what they'll do to a Switch 2. I'm sure they're all kind of rumours. Maybe sort out the controller situation so anybody with larger than average size hands and play games. I know you can buy custom controllers, but we've got a Switch and we've just got 4 of the standard mini controllers, and whenever we're playing Mario Kart together and I'm just there like this and I'm losing to my daughter, I'm like, well, it's because of the controller. Let's make a salad. I don't want to buy more controllers. I understand why they're small. Anyway. So what do I need to do? Go to the mixing table. Ah, okay. So I need to go to the mixing table. Which is this? No, that's cookware. This? Mixing table. Place everything. Let's get started. Oh. Satisfying slap. Yeah, I get cramps in my hand after using the ones that come with the Switch. Yeah, I really do. Oh, yes. Picklebees, my character. Hello, Rob, by the way. Hold on. Let's quit out of this. This is my character, Wilson Wilson. Owner and head chef of the 3 Carrots. I love food. Hence the... Oh, you can't see my tattoos. Oh, I've got a pasta tattoo and I've got a cupcake tattoo. And then I've got a assistant, maybe a sous chef called Kasim, who just stands here all fucking day. Doesn't help. I speed ran the character creation and I'm very happy. Anyway, let's do our mozzarella salad. Whole day? Oh, I didn't like the noise of that. What's going on? Are we making another one? No, we've done. Okay. I think we're ready to serve up. Place all. Start. I know. I've said there are 300 recipes to learn in this. And I've said when I clock 300 recipes, I'm going to get identical tattoos to Wilson Wilson. If and when. Okay. I didn't add any seasoning, did I? I'm happy with the plating. Should we take a picture of it, though? I feel like we need to take a picture of it. Let's do the plating ourselves, because we're learning. Black plate. There's no sauce, is there? So why do we need this? But let's put it in the middle, because it looks like it's going to make me. Why is it chopping the tomato? Oh no, is this like my version? Should I just do two bits? Weeping tattoo. Okay. Is that what? I've got to do more. Right, we're doing a symmetrical salad. Like a clock face. Is this more Chiba or something? Please let me carry on. How much salad is there? Do I have to put it in here? Oh, little cheeky bit of tomato in there. Oh. What? How do I chop it? Ah. Look at that. Quite like the way that just... Oh. You have to admit that looks nice. Let's have a smear of the whatever it is. Save plating. You have to admit that looks nice. I think this will be $16.99 for this starter. Take a picture. Get real close up for this. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, that's not what mine... Oh, what? Did I just quit? That's not how I played it. Fuck it. Done. Frolly, yes. Have you got the job? Is this all sorted? Can you start? Right. Now what? Now we make the other dish. Is this going to be a single stream game, everyone? Can I just be the guy who just can I just work on the pass and tell everybody what to cook and when? Oh, it does, Frolly. I remember you playing that. Okay, let's make this one. No, how do I make this the main one? Oops. Let's unpin that. That's not pinned, so let's just have that one pinned. No. Oh, sorry, the ingredients are up there. Sorry, so that's what I've got in my hand. So how do I get rid of those things? Doesn't matter. Take everything we need. Wish I could press escape instead of having to click quit. Where do I get that, whatever that liquid is? Oh. Oh, we're holding a fish. Do we chop this on the meat one? The controls are shit. Easy as that. Butter. Take all. I've not got enough room. How do I get rid of stuff? Oh. Putting stuff back. That's good. Okay, let's put stuff back in here. No. Okay. I've got... Is that dirty? That's dirty. Let's wash that. Has this inspired anybody, by the way? Not to buy this game. I can't imagine anybody's going to want to buy this game. But to have dinner. Was anyone thinking, I'm not going to have dinner tonight? And now they've seen me cook in the kitchen and they've gone, you know what? I've changed my mind. Has anybody's decision about what they're going to eat changed based on this? Genuinely, yes. That's great, IGG. If you weren't going to eat and now you are going to eat. Hello, CH. You're in awe at the fish deboning. Thank you very much. Sparkle Muffin, are you like that? If you have a big lunch, you don't have dinner. Hannah's like that. If I have a big lunch, the way it goes is I tend to feel like I've just stretched my stomach, and then dinner comes and I'm up for another big meal. Thank you, Frolly. That's a good decision. Gary Black's now thinking it would be good to go out for dinner. B Sanny's ordering some salmon. Cherrybird's having a cigarette for lunch at 4 PM. That's okay, Cherry. You're young. You can do that. You had Italian yesterday, but kind of want a second course now. I've read that as kind of saucy, Picklebee, and you're literally just talking about food. That's nice, though. We're having curry. I made a curry, a batch cooked a curry, and it's like quite a basic chicken curry. It's like kid friendly, and then I make it all, and then I blitz the sauce, so it's really like a sauce that you get from if you go to a curry place. So it's literally just like nice curry sauce with bits of chicken in it. So that's what we're having tonight. And I've got naan. I've got naan breads. I need to get them out of the freezer. I don't know what I do with this recipe, so let's go and have a look. You can have a pan full of pocket shallots. Oh, no. Although, look, we do need to take salt and pepper, so I'm pleased I've actually done this. No more space. Okay. Let's check the recipe for this. So what do? Mixing table, I need to flour the sole. Then I need a pot to cook the green beans. Too late for the bean bet. Then we go to the pan. Okay, so come out here. So let's do I put water in this? No. Okay, should we do the mixing table? Okay, let's just put this back over here then. I don't even think that's the pan. Let's put that pan back. And I think I need this, don't I? Can I fill that with water? Yes. Let's get that on the boil. Oh, let's just boil it. Surely I don't have to watch this. Do we season? Can we leave? Yes, we can leave. Oh my god, here's the multitasking. Let's use the mixing table. Let's flour up this fish. Brilliant. Back over here. Season. Chef sense. Let's smell this. Boiling water. What does it say? I didn't pay any attention. Not enough salt. Now what? Smell it. Perfect. Okay. Quit. Quit. What do we do here? Wash hands? No. What pan will I need here? This one? Not quite ready. Definitely mids. Quite often I do like 90% of the cooking in our house, and quite often Hannah will then like clear up and wash up after, and that is really great because you just get to eat and then you just get to enjoy the fact that you've eaten a meal and not have to jump up and tidy up. Shit, it's ready. Now what? Do we drain it? My hands! What do we do? I wonder how you drain these. Oh. I've cooked 4 loads of beans. How did I do that? Let's go and put those over at the pass. I can't. I can only do one. Let's cook the fish. Jesus, I kind of want to fast forward into the game and see where this goes. I might look at YouTube in a minute at the end of the stream, and that will decide whether or not we want to do this. Some foods cook better if the cookware or cooking medium is already hot. They're listed in the recipe book as preheated pan and boiling water. Oh, right. Bit confusing. A few too many layers of stuff. To preheat cookware, place it on the range and turn on the heat. An indicator appears when it's hot enough. Okay, well, how hot does this need to be? You going to tell me, or do I need to go and have a look? Let's go and have a look. I do everything by hand. Hot. Preheated pan. Wish I could sprint. I suppose you're not supposed to sprint in a kitchen, are you? Okay. Oh, no. Let's turn on. Let's get it hot. Let's place the oil. Let's place the floured sole. And I think that looks hot. Let's go. Butter? Shit! I was supposed to put butter on. I've done it too late. Oh. I was supposed to put butter in the pan first. Or was I? No, look, it's there. We might be okay. Tick, tick, tick. Yeah, I think we're right, Taff. You sort of assume you have to put butter in the pan first, but if this is cooking in stock or oil, I don't know. Take it. Quit. Wash it. Do you get to the stage in this game where you can hire people? Okay, let's go and make this dish. I am kind of into this. Here we go. Can't wait to present this dish. There is potential. Well, here we go. Let's redo the plating, because that's not how we plate things around here at the 3 Carrots. First off, we'll use a bowl. Next, what if I don't want one of these? I don't have to have one. Okay, good. What different ways are there for me to serve the fish? Oh, what? A fish sausage? A fish rose? We're doing the fish tube. And we're doing dead center. Okay. Sauce. Not yet. Beans. On top. Can I place that perfectly on top? And again. And again. And again. No. Sauce. This might be the best part of the game, actually. Earlier on, I was like, maybe I don't want to do that. But where else can I show my personality in the kitchen, apart from my facial hair? What else? It's not letting me go on to the next step.
Our friends. Best friends.
Hello, Beckness. Beckness, how are you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. Follow? I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours.
I sent wave after wave of my own minute.
Why have I only just got the alert? Thank you very much for the raid. Gold Frappuccino, how dare you? Hello, everybody. Beckness, did you have a different name before? Is this a new name? If not, whoever you are, you're really welcome. Has this always been you? Oh, well, hello. I'm really sorry. Should we just redo this? Should we start again? Let's start again. Okay. So there's my fish. Oh, look, a raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. My name is Ad. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing... What's this called? Chef Life, a Restaurant Simulator, and I'm just plating up loads of lovely food. It's been 3 hours. I've been playing this for... Oh, shit, how long have I been playing for it? 'Cause I might want to get a refund. I don't think I will. I don't know how long I've been playing it. And I stream every Monday evening, Tuesday afternoon, Friday afternoon, variety of games. And today, I'd want it to be a chef, and it's a stack of green beans. But thank you so much for the raid. If anybody's come in and they've never been here before, don't be put off. Please follow if you fancy it. And you're all very welcome. I'm at a very early stage of the game where I'm learning recipes and I'm plating things. I've got a pocket full of fish. I've got fish sausage and pocket shallots, sorry. I'm a bit worried though. Why isn't it letting me move on? Do you think I have to put the fish on like this? What does this mean? Do I have to download? Why is it not letting me carry on? Right, I don't think we need one of those. Okay, let's just go standard style for this. Yeah, look, it's allowed me to do the fish, but let's still do a tower of these. Oh, is it because I've reached max height? How do you undo? I've reached max height. Okay. Start again. Next step. Let's go for the fish sausage. And we do 2 heights of beans. Fish sausage. Beans. 1, 2. Sauce. Maybe we just do the sauce right at the edge. Here. What even is that? That just butter? What? Why is it too much stuff? Look, it's too high now. It's not going to let me do the double beans. Fish. This is the problem here. We try and get creative, and then all of our efforts are thwarted. Fine. Why does it say download? Why has it got a little download symbol? Why is it not letting me do the beans? 1 single bean? Oh, quite arty actually. 1 more. Hello, the remover. This is quite annoying now. What is the problem? Next step. No, I don't want to smear. What's this? Save. Take picture. Take photo. Quit. Use this plating. That's the plating that's used in the restaurant. Quit. Ah, so it didn't use my plating for the last one. Which is probably for the best. When that turns up to you in the restaurant, you're going to be so delighted, aren't you? 2 big... How would you describe that way of transporting beans? Bundle is the word that my head couldn't think of. Hello. Everybody that's coming with the raids, nice to see you. Thank you very much. We had a raid from Picklebee earlier as well. And a raid... No, those are the 2 raids we'd had, and I'm very happy about it. 2 bundles of beans, a fish canoe, and the extra bean ballast. Take. Okay. We're done. Someone wants to talk to me, and this is my character, Wilson, head chef and owner of the 3 Carrots. Yeah. Right, we might be done for the day. I've finished setting up the storeroom. We can order our produce starting tomorrow. Well, look at all these love hearts. I saw what you did with those 2 new dishes. They look delicious. Do you want to keep working on them, or you want to try something else? Why would I keep working on any of this? We practice a dish once and then we give it to the customers. Let's move on. It's great to see you so enthusiastic. By the way, I invited Max, the delivery girl, to eat here tomorrow night. It's a chance for us to thank her for the extra produce, and we can have a practice service. You in the kitchen, me in the dining room. Okay. I think we've done all we can for today. We deserve a rest. I'll see you tomorrow. This sounds all right to me. Jeb, I'll get to your question in a sec. Just want to get past this cutscene. Don't want anybody to miss a cutscene. There you go. Oh my god, it's so hot in this room, by the way. The sun is really shining on this room. I might need to get the aircon unit out at some point. Hello, Jeb. Welcome along to the AMA. Thank you very much for asking this question of me. When are you doing a Football Manager stream? Can you come on my podcast just to annoy Taff? I don't think ever. I don't think I'll ever stream Football Manager just because I think it would alienate most people who watch. Bear in mind that I started this stream playing The Sims. I've never really done any sports games, football games. And I think most people who watch don't have any interest in football. I just don't think it'll go down that well. However, I did consider doing what Wasp Skill Bears did once and maybe putting every single member of chat into a squad. But I know how long that takes. It takes so long to do that in the back end. So I don't think I'll do that. So maybe never. But if it was a reason to get me to come on your podcast, as in if I did a Football Manager stream and then I'd be allowed to come on your podcast, then that changes things slightly. And that would be pretty cool. I could come on the podcast anyway, but you probably don't want me. Listeners would be like, why is this guy on? But let's talk about it. Thanks for your question. One day before the grand opening. Right, I'm kind of tempted to keep going because I don't really need to finish. Alex has gone to gymnastics today and won't be back until like 6:30. I'm not going to stream till then, but I am tempted to see what Kasim's got to say to me. And to maybe do this fake service. Look at this. What a nice restaurant. Oh, what a nice... Look at that. Pub. Food, drinks. Chocolates, Belgium Deluxe. Restaurant looks really nice. Good work, Kasim. If I was going to decorate, I would have done it very similar. And you're standing in a different place. I just installed the blackboard. Doesn't it look great? That's where we'll write down the dishes our customers can order. So, what's on the menu for tonight? I can only do 3 dishes, Kasim. Come and find me in the storeroom once you've decided. This is exciting. Edit the menu on the blackboard. Where is it? Look at that facial hair. We need to diversify our output from just typical FM streamers. Lined up a few people that way. Okay. I often find that when people want to diversify their guest list, they invite straight white cis male. Add. I get what you're saying though, Jeb. That does make sense. I'd be up for that. But yeah, message me. I did used to play it loads. But yeah. Well, Kasim, I do get lots of hearts, don't I? Here we go. When I'm speaking to Kasim, so maybe we can enter romance. True. Well. Is this not facial hair, Jeb? I know it's not as long as yours, but is this not facial hair? You choose the dishes for the evening service from the blackboard. Evolve your menu. Based on the dishes you select, your menu evolves and you may start to specialise in a certain cuisine. As you level up, your dishes will become more sophisticated. Putting these more advanced dishes on the menu will raise the prestige of your restaurant. I think we might keep this game and we might play this. If it's once a week, if we do Forest Fridays and Restaurant Tuesdays, the dishes on the menu will determine the ingredients you need for the evening service. Okay. So, dish 1. Beef and potatoes, caprese salad, sole mignon. Oops, didn't even mean to do that. Let's make it. Dish 1. We'll do them in order. Dish 2. Actually, no, let's do them in order of... Sorry, everybody. You'd have that as a starter, traditionally. This, then maybe that's the fish course, because it's fish. And then you have the beef and potatoes. Those are the 3 options if you want. Could be a starter, or we've got veggie, we've got fish, we've got meat, we've got red meat, we're ready to go. At the moment, I'd probably describe this as light, unpretentious and French, but I will allow you to come to your own conclusions. 15, 18 and 15. Wow, okay. Let's head to the storeroom. Welcome to the storeroom. This is where you place orders for produce and ingredients. Everything stays in the fridge here. I wish they'd write stuff a bit faster until we place them on the kitchen shelves. I'll let you take a look around, but don't forget to put it in order. We can't cook without ingredients. Good point, Kasim. Thank you for sweeping. We've got literally nothing in here, Kasim. What the fuck?
What are you going to cook today?
This is the market. You can order fresh produce from suppliers here. Each tile represents a different supplier. Look at what they offer and add the produce you want to your cart. You can check the ingredients you need for the evening service here. Your needs will vary depending on the dishes. Sorry, you can't read all this. Well, the dishes are on the menu. Make sure you have all the produce you need in your cart before placing an order. Yeah, fine. This will all be absolutely fine, I think. This game is like having an actual job. What? So I need 5 vegetables, 3 meats, 3 fishes, and 3 other bits. $2 per unit, $3 per unit, but 25% off. That's no good. 3 per unit, 4 per unit, and it's local. All basic, all basic. So let's do this then. Let's just buy from here, yeah? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 3. 1, 2, 3. You have selected the produce needed for evening service. You can place your order once you have checked your invoice. I was kind of up for ordering more than I needed though. From your invoice, you can check the details of your order. Note that your responsibility might be affected by the origin of the produce you buy. So we've bought stuff internationally. Maybe we should buy stuff local. Don't forget to place your order before leaving the market. Look, my responsibility goes right down. Okay, fuck you then. Are we going to bankrupt ourselves by just going for... Surely local's cheaper. It's more expensive. Well, shall we get local veggies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And should we get local fish? 1, 2, 3. But then we'll get national meat. Everyone loves national meat. And then with the flour and the grains and stuff, fuck it, we'll get that internationally. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Responsibility 25. How much money have we got? 200, and we're about to spend 47. I think that sounds fine.
I'll have your order soon.
Thank you, Max. Great, the delivery's on its way. In the meantime, you can put the finishing touches to the dining room. Kasim, I think that's your job. I'm in the kitchen. Look at my outfit. Enter design mode. New tutorial. Do we have it in us to do a tutorial on design mode for a dining room? Oh no! Goodbye, the remover. Thank you very much for coming in with the raid and sticking around for a bit. I appreciate it. Good luck with your projects. Add a second cooking range and add heat lamps. Oh, I don't know if I can be bothered to do the design mode right now. Let's have a little look. To go into design mode, use one of the renovation stations inside your restaurant. You have two, one next to the storeroom and one next to your office. In design mode, you can move each workstation. You can also add new ones. You can have more than one of them. Oh, I could customize where everything is for my flow through the kitchen. I just had a split second, like imagine if I get really good at this game. It's probably a pipe dream, but interact with the workstation while in design mode to open the catalogue and choose which station you want in that location. For a kitchen layout to be valid, you need at least one of each workstation required for the day's menu. Okay. Add a second cooking range. So we'll have them next to each other, right? We'll turn this into a cooking range. This is good. This is quite easy. Quit. Easy. Add heat lamps to the kitchen. That's for keeping stuff warm, right? So would I want that over here near the serving? Slothy, what are you having for dinner? What's your speciality? What's your go-to weekday meal? 3 different questions, really. Are there heat lamps there already? There aren't, are there? I don't know where I'm supposed to be putting these heat lamps. I've got a cooking range here as well, look. I didn't actually notice that.
Oh my
Hello, Amy.
goodness.
How you doing? Heat lamps. Amy, thank you so much for the resub. How's it going? How is my mug treating you, by the way? The Adad mug. I've got a secret. My Adad... No, we don't need it to be that intense. Probably shouldn't reveal this, but my Adad mug has now been through the dishwasher so many times that it is starting to degrade slightly. How about yours? If yours is fine, that lets me know that you haven't been using it. It's not cheap. I just think it's maybe isn't supposed to go through the dishwasher as often as I've been putting it through or something. These are heat lamps. You can use these to keep finished dishes and prepped ingredients warm, keeping food warm. Check the temperature indicator on the icon of your dish and food to view their current temperatures. So much to think about. Each dish and any food that becomes cold automatically loses an ingredient quality grade. I got a burger on a chicken burger with macaroni, cheese and bacon on Sunday, Father's Day. It was a bit cold, but I was so hungry. I had like 3 bites and then I was just like, oh, I don't want to send it back. I can't be bothered. And I just ate it and it was a bit cold. I should have sent it back. You will also lose satisfaction points on the service rating if you serve cold food, which is totally fair enough. But not if the customer just eats it and doesn't say anything like me. Okay. So how do I exit design mode? Thank you, Amy. And you see at the bottom there, it says exit design mode. What am I supposed to be pressing? Or do I need to... I haven't finished yet. I need to go to the dining room. You can customize your dining room by interacting with the furniture. Some decor has a theme like bistro or trattoria. Having multiple pieces of furniture with the same theme will create a certain mood. I quite like it already. There's a catalogue. You can use the money you earn during services to buy new items. I don't know if I want to be managing everything like this. No, I like the chairs. Chairs are good. I really like the plant. The pot plant looks good.
There's your order.
I'm happy with this. My order's here. Talk to Max, the delivery girl. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Hello, Max. How the fuck did you just get in here? Here's your first delivery. I've already put everything in your fridges, so no need to worry about that. By the way, produce will drop in quality if you leave it in the storeroom too long, so watch out for that. And they also have an expiration date. Keep that in mind because you want to serve fresh dishes to your customers. Oh, is this going to turn out like Supermarket Sim and it's just going to end up being too much to manage? Oh, and I got Kasim's message. Thank for the invite. See you soon. Well, no worries. I actually had no part in that. I didn't want to invite you, but... Go to the stock management table to check your stocks. Is that this? Nope. Got everything we need. You can't enable the vegetarian restaurant options because your menu contains fish or meat dishes. Fine. What's that? Doesn't matter. Okay. Pick up the crate. Load the crate with stuff. Okay. Empty. Okay. I wish I could press escape instead of clicking on quit. How many do we need? 2, 3. What? Oh. Oh, have I not been picking up enough? Shit. Shit. Okay. Have I left stuff in here too? Yeah. Okay. And where's my dried goods? So this? Whatever this stuff is. Oh my god. I think there's some of this is going to be too annoying to be doing again and again and again. Although look at that. Look at that amazing crate of produce. That fish is looking at me with genuine love. Massive broccoli. Pre-prep dance. That'll do. What do we do with this? Put it on the side? Collect the produce for the day and stock your shelves. Oh. Oh, surely I can hire someone to do this. But maybe it is like Supermarket Sim. And you just spend the whole game wishing you could hire someone. And then you hire some people. And then you spend the whole game wondering what you're doing. And then you're just spending the whole time ordering stock. Do you remember what our cooking instructor used to say? Always preparing in advance is the key to success. With the new delivery, you can start preparing for this evening's practice service. Max and I will act like regular customers, so make sure you've prepared some things in advance, just like any other day. I actually think we call it here. Do we? Yeah, we do. I think we call it. I think I'll play this again next Tuesday. I think. We'll see how I feel, but I reckon I will. How's it been to watch? Has it been all right? I could see this getting really fun, but I could also see a lot of it getting really repetitive. So, see how we get on. 6 of milk. But I also love Wilson Wilson, and I really love the 3 carrots, and I want it to do well. And most importantly, I love Kasim. Little cuddle. Little cuddle. See? The little side eye. Come on. Little cuddle before. Sorry. That's actually probably harassment. So let's leave it. Thank you, Wilson. Can I save? How do I save? Is there a save? I would hate it if I've now lost. Continue. If I've lost progress and we're never playing it again. Okay, I haven't. Okay, that's cool. And it's good that that video will play again when we come back, because it'll be a nice little reminder for me and intro for new viewers. Ugh. Well, that was cool. I enjoyed trying something different. I played for 2.4 hours, so there's no refund anyway. Wow. For a new game, that's a pretty decent chunk of play for me. As somebody who usually only like games for like an hour and a half on streams. Thank you, Mary. Right, yeah, so I'll be back streaming Friday afternoon. I should be, almost definitely. It might be slightly shorter because we're going away on Friday early evening to stay at my sister's for my mum and dad's big birthday party thing. But yeah, I should stream Friday for Forest Friday. I'm definitely going to keep going with the Forest for a bit. Anything else coming up? Don't think so. Anything else to talk about or like refresh memories of? Of course, we were celebrating earlier the amazing news. That just went up in real time. Or it's updated since I last opened the tab. The Kickstarter. Monday. Yeah, so I'll be playing Goose Goose Duck on Monday. Sorry about like if anybody... I didn't really even talk about it. Yeah, I was supposed to be playing Goose Goose Duck last night on stream, but I decided against streaming because I knew that Pip was going to be doing the stream at 10:30. And I was a bit like, oh, maybe I will stream. And I was like, I don't want to miss it. Like, I'd really like to watch that. And I really want to support this project. And I really want to support Pip and 10:30. And I don't want people to take eyes off them. And I'm not suggesting loads of people will be watching me instead. But I didn't want people to have to make that choice either. I just thought, let's just skip it. It's no big deal. Let's go and watch 10:30 and Pip. And it was and Marilene, it was a really interesting stream. Really cool chat, and really beneficial because they made a bit of money. And then a couple of hours, an hour or something after that stream, a big donation came in which took them over the target. So I think maybe that person who watched that target would have been watching my stream. You know, who did that last donation, maybe they would have been watching my stream. Who's to say? It's impossible to say. So it all worked out well in the end. Let's do a raid. Did I even have you on the right screen then? I don't know if I did. I didn't. Did I? I can't remember. Now, I think we talked about this. No worries, Fluffy. I want to do some more, as it's still Pride Month. I've been doing some raids of people in the Together for Pride category. But the thing about that is it's fucking cool. But also, most people who've been selected for it tend to be people who've been like heavily vetted, and the easiest way to know that somebody's vetted is to include a load of partners, which is cool. These are all great streamers, no doubt. But we've raided quite a few of them, and I think, and it was suggested as well, that it might be a bit more fun to try and find somebody with a smaller audience who would appreciate the boost. So let's search. Let's click on this. Let's select English, and let's find somebody different. Hello. sort by viewers low to high, or this just have... Let's find somebody who's got like 10 viewers. Let's go 10 viewers plus, just as a, I don't know why, but and let's go for somebody who's on cam, and let's just scroll through and find a game that we might actually want to watch. This is not always the safest way to raid, but you've got to assume that we'll have some good luck. Always up for Sims. Animal Crossing. Now we're getting into more viewers. So let's go down. Pets Hotel. What about Pets Hotel? Pets Hotel could be good. Sparkles has sent me a DM with somebody who is community adjacent and has 4 viewers. Oh, they're VTubing, which is absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine, but I'm going to be selfish here and not raid. And because whenever I raid somebody new, I really enjoy seeing their reaction. That's like a fun thing. But feel free to give them a shout out, Sparkle. I think I might go for this person. Like a sim game. Fiery VTubing is when you're using no cam, like a no cam stream, but maybe you've got a or is it PNG? I don't know what it is. And that is totally valid and a good thing to do. And people, it's a great way for people to be able to stream if they're not feeling up to being on cam. But I quite enjoy seeing people's reactions when you raid somebody random. So we're going to raid this person called FIEARYSQU, Fiery Squirrel. They've got 18 people watching. They're playing Pets Hotel. I couldn't tell you where they are from. Maybe I should do more research, but fuck it. Thank you, everybody. See you later. Remember, get cocking. Enjoy your dinner, whatever you're having. Share your pics in the Discord in the best thing that's happened today. And I'll see you on Friday. Bye.
Right.